go live. And now that I'm live, it's time to fix the camera.
Woo!
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
Oh, yeah. Jeez.
Turn that contrast all the way down. I don't need it. I watched a whole bunch of Angel Heraldez videos today, so I know everything.
Perfect.
And I speak perfect Spanish. Lucky Bats, awa! Leo Gold, heh, Cove, yay! The Real Black Tux, awa! Messiah Sphinx, what up? Hello. Do. Games Workshop do anything fun today? I didn't check.
I didn't check either.
Yeah, we're good content creators.
Yeah. I know. Other people would have 5 videos out about how Games Workshop sucks.
Mm-hmm.
About whatever brand new thing that they're doing.
Yeah. Oh, I'm just saying. Maybe I did a little bit of Kill Team stuff today. You never know.
What? I don't even know what Kill Team is.
Lucky Bats, my graphic is still there, and yet I am not. Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh.
Nope, that's the wrong one.
Why,
All right,
why are you lying to everyone?
Stream stuff. And boom.
It's in Space Marines for a second there. I remember that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we have a call-in stream today.
Yeah, we do.
Our call-in's going to start at 9:30, as we usually do. And again, we're going to be doing 10 minutes per person. And if y'all remember last time, a bunch of people didn't get to join the call, so those people get to go first. Although none of those people are in are in Discord, so it is what it is.
Yeah,
not everybody can make it.
Maybe they'll show up.
Yeah, probably not though.
No. Speaking though of our Patreon supporters, we had a patrons only stream last night, like we always do on Fridays, and I painted this guy from 0 to this in 2 hours.
Yep.
It was glorious.
Absolutely. Lurch Gobbo pre-orders today. Did you get yours? Nope. It's really good though. I think it's. I hope that they do it every year.
Yeah.
I think that'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's in focus. Good. Marriott Bunbury, the Plague Marine, looks bussin'. The Sphinx, I wish Games Workshop was more open to 3D printing. Well, I mean, I've put 3D prints on my Games Workshop stuff, so it works. If like Games Workshop come out with 3D prints, they'll never do it ever. I think there's the only chance is maybe they'll release a couple of like little itty bitty things just to be like, here you go, and it'll be free. That's the only thing I could ever imagine, because there's not really money. Like, it's so hard to make money with STLs.
I don't think it'll be free.
I bet
I like to think that what they would do is they would release barrels for like $5.
I think they wouldn't even bother charging money, because how would they keep it? I mean, think about how fast Games Workshop barrels would get passed around the internet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it'd probably be up immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is the one. I mean, people rip off, normal people.
Yeah.
They and that's a really big problem and bad.
Mm-hmm.
But people wouldn't have that sense of connection for Games Workshop.
You should rip off Games Workshop. But
you heard it here, folks.
But also,
the FBI raids you right now.
I mean, if you type in 40k STL, I mean, you're gonna have days and days and days of results. So, you don't need them to work together.
That is true.
Hunter of Ajax, my local shop is giving out squigs for the holiday season. Going to make a squig custodian. Oh, I forgot about the squigs.
Yep, squigs.
I want one of those squigs.
I mean, we could go tomorrow.
Maybe, yeah.
Potentially.
I'll give them maybe a call at noon when they open. Be like, can I have a squig?
And is there two? Because I want one too.
Mm-hmm. Christian. Evening, folks. Hot topic. Is it possible to make Gene Stealers look good? I feel they are utterly unredeemable as models, and nothing seems to look good on them. I think what you get is what you get. I mean, I feel like I like normal Gene Stealers. They are getting a little bit old, but I feel like they're an oldie but a goldie. But I mean, that's just what they look like. So you could probably proxy something else, like some other bug creature as a Gene Stealer. Because yeah, they're a little bit like goblin-y.
Yeah. Which, I mean, I don't have a problem with goblins. Everything should be goblin-y.
Lurch, for my orc knobs and boys, Choppa Slugga combo or Shootas? Definitely Slugga Choppa.
Yeah.
But maybe you throw in a rocket launcher here and there. You never know. Space Marine player is going to be pissed when you one-shot one of his guys on a 6.
Sebastian Stevenson. Hey guys, I was wondering how do we do the call-in? It's on our Discord, so you have to join our Discord. And then you'll see under live stream, call-in stream, and then you click on that, you join into there, and then you raise your hand, and then we accept you. Go mitch yourself. Why does Nick not have a cam? Well, if I had a cam, we'd have to blur the whole thing because I'm completely nude right now.
Yeah, it's a problem.
Yeah. Ove, have you played Warhammer Fantasy? In that case, what is your opinion? I've played a game today, and I'm starting to like it more than 40k and Age of Sigmar.
Definitely never played Warhammer Fantasy Battles. I know lots of people have glowing reviews of it, and all the people who still don't care because it's too old of a game to care about. No, I don't know. I've never played it. I don't have... Age of Sigmar has captured me a lot more than Warhammer Fantasy Battles. I like high fantasy because regular old fantasy kind of just seems too normal. And I know like they have like rat men and dinosaur men, but they don't have like gods and things.
Also, only squares play with square bases. That's what I say.
Yeah, I also feel like if everything is in a movement tray, it's just one model.
Yeah.
I know rank and flank, but is that really like is getting a bonus for being on the side of something really the difference between tactical gameplay and not tactical gameplay?
Yes. Although I do have Isle of Blood, but never played it.
Yeah, Nick was an almost Warhammer Fantasy Battler.
Yeah, but that's because the Skaven are really cool. But because it came with Skaven and High Elves, but I didn't really care about the High Elves.
Didn't care about the High Elves?
I know.
Go Mitch yourself. Just finished 3D printing my Warhound Titan. You guys still doing any 3D print stuff lately? We have done some 3D print stuff. I don't know when you'll see it. We do 3D printing stuff occasionally.
Yep.
And I mean, we were constantly doing 3D print stuff because we make STLs that we make available to our patrons. Ooh. ED95, how do I fix my Sentinel after I glued it with the leg stance too wide for the base? Hopefully you glued it with super glue, and you can put it in the freezer for, I don't know, half an hour to an hour, and then take it out of the freezer, and then the bonds should be brittle enough to break them. If you use plastic glue, boy, break one leg and have a one wide leg and one narrow leg. James Donut 184, are you guys gonna paint any Custodes anytime soon? Would love to see a proper tutorial from you guys. It's possible. I feel like all of the kill teams are on the table because I like kill team. And I like that they actually seem fairly easy to make now.
Speaking of being easy to make, Joshua E, any thoughts on how to structure kill teams? I run sisters and have no idea how to make a list without points.
Well, you just pick what you want from a list. A Sisters of Battle kill team. You can if you take 10 Sisters of Battle, you can take one Sister of Battle leader, who you'll probably arm with a power weapon and plasma pistol. Can they take plasma pistols? Definitely a bolt pistol. Then you'll probably take 7 regular battle sisters, and then you'll take a sister with a heavy weapon, and then a sister with a special weapon. But yeah, there's a chart, and it tells you what to take. I was thinking about kill teams today because I read a mean YouTube comment, and then for the rest of the day I'm arguing with that person in my head, and then they can't respond, so I get to sound really right. But one thing I was thinking about,
it's good.
Yeah, one thing I was thinking about was because people, one person to me was saying that the new kill team list building system is lazy. But I feel like it was lazy to just take the stat lines and weapon stat lines from 40k and reprint them in Kill Team. Like, I would say that was lazier. And then just using 40k's army building system was lazier than coming up with new everything. But yeah, I like the new system. It is not as free as before. You can't have 8 plasma weapons in a guard army. You can't take 6 plasma cavaliers in the Adeptus Mechanicus. But yeah, if you can obtain the Kill Team Compendium, it'll lay it out. It'll lay it right out for you how to assemble your models. Robert Durown. Yo goons, painting up some Thunder Warrior bases tonight after prepping on your base tutorials. Ooh. Like Thunder Warriors, like the original Space Marines? Go image yourself. How do you paint metallic yellow and white? I don't know. But it sounds like a good thing to watch would maybe be like a non-metallic metal tutorial for gold.
Ooh, GeForce member 45. If I can't break the system with utter stupidity, then what is the point, Jay?
That is true. Yeah, you'll have to actually break it during gameplay, not in the list building phase.
Yeah.
Now the only thing that sucks with the list building phase kind of being removed, or sort of, is you have to actually find a friend to play with. Because list building you can do by yourself, and then just never play the game.
Right.
Whereas now you kind of have to play the game to use the stratagems and gear and all the things that make the game special.
Jeez. Games Workshop, forcing us to have friends. BS.
I agree.
Aaron Ferguson, when call-in part? We start at 9:30.
15 minutes.
Oh, yeah. And we're going to start with some of the people that we didn't get last time, which I think is just one person. So, there you go.
RT. Find a friend. Ah, fuck.
Yeah.
E85, I need to get my army finished. Tired of saying I haven't played yet when asked what army I play. Yeah, I mean, I have a whole bunch of armies that I don't play really.
Mm-hmm.
Most of them.
This is true.
That's why I want to play Kill Team, because I get to play all the armies.
Yeah.
My first game of Kill Team was with Eldar, and I stumbled through that game.
Uh-huh.
Now, because in that game I really played poorly. Now I feel like Eldar might be top tier. After actually reading the rules.
Oh, so you're saying it's not balanced at all?
Yeah, you have to learn the rules and like know how to play the game. I think that is probably a prerequisite for winning.
Jason M, finding friends is easy. Finding friends who also like Warhammer is not.
Exactly.
That's true.
Yeah, your best bet usually is to go rock up to a friendly local game store and ask the people who work there, like, hey, are there 40k nights? Are there Age of Sigmar nights? What's the sitch? Dog? What's this town look like? And they're like, what? Why are you talking like that? And they're like, sorry, do people play 40k here? And they're like, yeah, on Wednesdays. Cool.
Cool. Go Mitch yourself. I have to admit, when I first watched Models and Memories, I thought it was Miles and Memories. Thinking Nick's name was Miles. I was really sad because I thought you dedicated a series to him. That's hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to change the name of the show just because of that.
Yeah.
And I'm going to legally change my name to Miles for it to all work out.
Miles and Memories. Hey guys, Jay here. Welcome to Models and Memories, episode 32. Miles and Memories is a show about nothing and is filmed in front of a live studio audience. And stay tuned all the way till the end to see a montage of painted minis courtesy of the EOB Complete community. Miles Memories is a show where I talk about my painting, modeling, and wargaming experiences from the week, and I end every episode with a story. And if you want to see the how, you have to watch the show.
There you go. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, lucky bet. Nick and Nemeries. There you go.
Ah, I threw my paintbrush on the floor. Ugh. RT, yo dog, you play 40k up in this shop?
I only want to watch it. And Miles is also here.
Commit yourself. Feels like you have enough videos to create a drinking game out of your common phrases.
I think so. I mean, we could definitely do bingo cards.
Oh my gosh, yeah. One thing I've really been enjoying is I really like Ryan George videos on YouTube. I think it's super funny. Mm-hmm. And so I always try to work into the video somewhere. Super easy, barely an inconvenience. And it always gets comments from people being like, hey, he said the thing from the thing. Absolutely love it.
It's very funny.
Yes, sir, I do.
Mm-hmm. Miles and Memories.
It's a little nerve-wracking to paint the bases after the entire model is basically done.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And even though it is a really disgusting looking base, I try to keep their feet nice and clean.
They're very delicate in their steps.
Yeah. Ooh, and I think tonight I'm going to have 3 more finished based Plague Marines. I think if I finish... Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll have 7. Is that a min squad of Plague Marines? 7 is what comes in a box. It would be complete BS if it was 10, but only 7 come in a box.
That's probably what it's going to be.
Yeah. I could now see maybe this one day becoming an army.
Leo Gold, do y'all think it's healthy to shower every day? I think you only have to do it once a month.
That's true. Yeah, that's the right answer.
That's kind of what I like to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. For some reason, people stay like kind of far away from me, but other than that, it seems to work out great.
The trick is though, you want to apply Axe daily.
Yeah.
That's the one you want to do daily. Yeah, shower monthly, Axe daily.
There you go. You heard it here, folks.
Lurch, thank you for being a friend. Travel down the road and back again. Marriott Bunbury, you can have a proper squad of 5. Okay, cool. So I still need to paint more, but... Camulation777. Jay, absolutely love this color scheme of your Plague Marines. Would love to do it myself. However, I'm not ready skill-wise. Still love it. I have a video of painting one of these guys drunk, but that video is a good one to watch if you want to know exactly how I paint these guys. And that video will be around for as long as Google. So feel free to refer back. Or until we get copyright struck by a Games Workshop and we have to take down all the videos.
There you go. And that's going to happen soon, I'm sure.
Yeah, I hope.
Because look at everyone and how many videos have been taken down. So many. RT. Hello and welcome to Miles and Memories, where we have miles left on our hobby journey, to create more memories. Exactly. I'm changing my name after this stream. I'm getting the paperwork going.
Yeah, how many Models Memories do I have to do before I can use the first Models Memories video as my memory?
52.
52. Okay, cool.
A whole year. You have to do it for a year. Walter Ramirez, hello, this is Games Workshop. How dare you do anything with our products?
Yeah! Go, Mitch yourself. Are we allowed to openly discuss 3D printed versions of Games Workshop miniatures, or is that behind the curtain? Don't want to get you guys into trouble. Nah, I wouldn't get us in any trouble. I have some 3D printed versions of GW stuff.
What?
I would say maybe keep it on the down low, like who is the person selling? Because I'm always a little nervous of like putting together a list of people for Games Workshop to go after.
Yeah, potentially.
I know certain YouTubers have done that in the past. Although I don't know if anything came of it, but it just seems like a bad idea. Because even if it wasn't a company as litigious as Games Workshop, it's still not a good idea to be like, hey, look, people ripping them off. Here's their names and addresses.
Yeah.
Nomad6763, what does finishing an army mean to you guys? I've been thinking about it a lot, and I'm nearing 2,000 points of painted Tyranids. I mean, I would say a model is finished when there's nothing left on it that you feel like you need to correct right now. But, I mean, finished models can change all the time. I have a whole bunch of models that I've painted 2-3 times. I often go back to finished models and touch things up, or try out new things, adding freehanding or decals. So yeah, a model is never really truly done.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I feel like there is something to just getting paint on it, maybe finishing up the bases, or doing a basic basing, and then playing a bunch of games, and then maybe touching it up later.
Mm-hmm.
So you just get it done. Gunman 0803 wants the vids to get strikes so he can finally quit painting and focus on his true love, list building.
Absolutely. G-Force number 45. Armies are never finished, just put on hold. I agree.
There you go.
Chicken Nugs, there was a whole Discord and community on Reddit where you can share that information with. Just know that the original Discord for that group got shut down about 2 months ago by Games Workshop. Yeah, I almost wonder if that needs to be an underground market.
Mm-hmm. Stephen Smith, thanks for keeping up the good work. Recently restarted the hobby 4 months ago and loving it. By the way, the recaster I use in China gives commission for sharing his link.
Neat.
Amazing.
Well, yeah, I mean, how do you know? I feel like the recasters, they're all word of mouth.
Yeah. And that kind of makes sense for them to do something like that. EJ95, I was the first Santa for this year's Secret Santa at my store. I feel proud.
Ooh.
George Gazzardo, dudes, I just saw Cobalt Keep sponsored Miniac. You gotta step up the shill game.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I think they sponsored Miniac before us, so we stole it, and I suppose stolen back, and maybe we'll steal them back.
Oh my goodness. And speaking of stealing back, it's almost 9:30, so we're going to start the call-in portion of the stream.
Yeah.
Now, last month we had a bunch of people that didn't get to talk to us because there was just so many people. So we're going to start with those people first, and then we'll go back to anyone that's requesting to speak on our Discord. And you're limited to 10 minutes because got a lot of people.
Woot woot.
So, shall we go with the first person?
Yeah.
The first person is going to be GeForce member 45.
Woo! Never heard of him.
So I just added you. You got to accept my invites, and then you'll be on the show.
Howdy, howdy.
Hi.
Hey.
How goes the Titan business?
As you probably saw, I completed this last one not too long ago. I did post him up in EOB complete.
Mm-hmm.
And I've slowly been working on my Mechanicus.
Sweet.
Slowly being relative term, because I've probably painted and based about 1,500 points within the past 3 weeks.
Pretty good. Well, I
Damn.
painted 2.5 Death Guard, so.
Yeah. Not bragging.
Nope. Now I'm just trying to decide my next big project.
So,
So-
you think you're...
You have
Are you
lots and
gonna-
lots of...
Yeah, go ahead, Jay.
You have lots of Titans. Do you feel like you get your... Do you like the collecting aspect of the Titans, or do you try to get them out for games?
So, when it comes to the Titans, I like long-scale projects to work on and paint and build. And each one usually gives me about a month to 2 months of a single project to work on. For the collecting and gaming process yet, even though I own 4 of them, I have not gotten a single one on a table yet. But I eventually will.
Interesting, yeah, because I feel like I don't like projects to go on for too long. I want them quick. So the Titans, they appeal to me as like cool things, but I don't feel like I want them.
I can understand that. One of my goals is with building the maniple that I am, is to do a full-size game of Titanicus using the rule set.
Nice.
That would be awesome.
Because there is another guy in my area who does have Titans, just not with him at the moment. That we're going to eventually do it one day.
Amazing.
Neat. I think if I was ever to do a Titan, well, it would probably be a Warhound just so I could actually finish it. But I like the Reavers. I think they're a little old, but I kind of like how silly they look.
So there's interesting things with each Titan as I've gone and built, because I've done Warhound, Reaver, and Warlord thus far. I actually found the simplest one to build was the Warlord Titan.
I wonder if it's because it's the newest. Like, it's the best engineered.
That is probably has something to do with it for the most part, of just how relatively new it is compared with the old techniques that they did have available to them. Or when they went through the Warhound and Reaver designs. That's the most annoying, I have to admit, is building the Warhound, just because of how the leg assemblies go.
And do you think, are they nice and sturdy, or are they a little bit like, you don't want to move them too much? A little top heavy?
No. Actually, no. With the way that they do each of the leg designs, is eventually, whenever you do have your pose set up, like you have to, when you're doing your initial leg designs with the Warhounds themselves, you have to think ahead and say, oh, with blue tack mostly, go say, okay, I want the legs in this position for each side, judge all that out. And I use, I don't use super glue for the most part when building the Titans, or at least for not the critical junctures. It's all 2-part epoxies and heavy deal epoxy.
Neat, because yeah, those are almost a different thing than the miniatures.
Yes. But I also do a lot of pinning for each of the Titans, especially when it comes to the legs. So the waist and hip area will have probably about a 6-inch steel rod put through them.
I feel like
So there's no way.
if I'm in the hobby long enough, I'll have to do one day.
Yep.
Do any of the other Forge World giant models appeal to you?
I do own a Hierophant.
I like the
neat.
Hierophant.
That was actually the first Titan model I bought, was my Hierophant. For my Tyranid army. And that thing is literally the simplest Forge World Titan you can buy. Because from what I remember when I bought it, is that you literally, the torso is all of one piece. You just have to put on the back vents, attach the tail, the legs, and the head. And that's it when it comes to the Hierophant.
And all the Titans in these big models, they're all made out of the normal Forge World resin.
Yes.
Neat. I know. I've seen like Smooth On is a manufacturer of like resin products, and they have a lot of specialty resins. And I feel like it'd be awesome if they built Titans out of the foam resins that are very light and strong. It seems weird to make them out of the very heavy, dense resins. But apparently
there is a good thing to making it out of the heavier and denser resins, because it's a bit harder to damage because it has so much weight to it. It's not going to snap for the most part under its own weight.
Mm-hmm.
For the Warlord itself, the way that they're all really good at balancing their own weight. For like each of the Titan's legs, because they're all sub-assembled joints for the most part, depending on how you put them together. As I said, I pin each of the legs just for that added stability and support upon them.
Mm-hmm.
But they're able to carry themselves really well.
Neat. So there's something to them. They're not just they're obnoxious giant lumps of resin.
Oh, they completely are, but they're at least well designed.
Yeah.
They're very well designed in that regard.
Neat. Maybe one day. I think my foray into big models might be the Castigator Knights, the long leggy knights. I might tackle one of those.
Which one? The one with the sword or the lance and shield, or would you go for one of the more bulky ones like the Porphyrion?
I think I'd go with the long leggy one with the sword and Gatling gun. I think that one appeals to me the most.
That is a really good one. I like all of the Forge World Knight designs. I haven't bought any of them myself, but they have something that the GW Knights don't in terms of their design.
They remind me a little bit of the like the original Rogue Trader Dreadnoughts, where it was like a weird little fella, and there was one that you could buy that had long legs and one that you could buy that had short legs. And so it's kind of interesting that you can buy knights with long legs and knights with short legs. And that's kind of the main difference.
I can see that. A little bit of a segue. For the Horus Heresy revamp rumors, do you think when those come out, they'll also bring out a book to bring some of the more underutilized Horus Heresy units into 40k as well, if they're going to make, say, for like most of the Mechanicum units?
Probably
I think
not.
that would be really neat if they did that.
I think it would be neat. I think they probably won't do it. It is weird that they have two different, very similar games.
I would think if they're going to be updating the rule set for Heresy to basically be the next version of Ninth, is some of the rumblings I've heard, it just makes sense to also bring out a book like, hey, now you can also use some of these units in 40k for another $60 book.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know. Like the Betrayal at Calth and the Burning of Prospero models got 40k rules, but I think that's pretty much it of the Legion stuff.
There's been certain things here and there that they brought over.
Yeah.
But I would absolutely love to buy some of the Mechanica models, because the Automatas, like the Siege ones, the one with the giant plasma mortar, and just some of the other bots.
If that could lead to balancing problems, if the already very, very powerful AdMech got like a dozen more models.
Balancing problems. Where have we ever had balancing problems in 40k?
40k has always been perfect.
I don't understand.
Always been perfect until yesterday.
Yeah. And speaking of balancing problems, that is 10 minutes right there.
Right. Well, it's been a pleasure chatting with you, gentlemen.
Yeah.
And I'm looking forward to more content as always.
Sweet. We got more coming.
Yeah. Drive home safe.
Yeah, we'll get an Uber for you.
All right, thank you, gentlemen.
Yeah, all right. Thank you.
Tip your waitress.
Thanks for calling. Amazing. All right. Well, our next person that we're gonna add to the stream is a Patreon member. Because if you're a Patreon member, you get to skip the line.
If you're a Patreon member, we don't show favoritism. We just love Patreon supporters more.
Exactly.
We're not. Yeah, it's not favoritism.
No, we would never do that. That's rude.
Yeah.
All right, Chucka.
Nick and Jay, how's it going?
Yo.
Doing good.
Hey, so I've got two things for you. One of them, sorry, let me clean off my brush. One of them is just a big thank you. That community thing you guys do where you kind of you critique. There we go. Community critique thing. It's one of my favorite things that you guys do.
Nice.
I don't know. Do you guys get a lot of viewership out of that? How does that work out? Is it worth your time?
I would say so, because it doesn't take too much time to do it, and I mean it is Patreon exclusive, so you know, I think when we announced it, we had a bunch of people join the Patreon too, so that's I feel like that's good. And it's a little bit easier to do because a lot of people ask us about stuff, but we don't have time to answer everyone. So that gives us a dedicated time to answer questions and stuff.
Yeah, and if we want to answer people's questions, it's the Patreon people, really.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, I was thinking that, if you guys ever want to get more bang out of your buck, I don't know what the feeling is on, from your Patreon supporters, but like maybe it could be where, it's a wider release where everyone gets to see the models, but it's the Patreon subscribers that get to have their models critiqued. I don't know if that makes any sense. I don't know if anyone would watch those, but I just kind of it feels weird that like there's like 12 people that'll watch those videos. You know what I mean? So anyway, those are my thoughts on there. Thank you very much for your comments, and I don't know, it feels great to have you guys take a look at my junk and go, ooh, you're good. I'm like, well, I'm not, but thank you. The other thing I wanted to ask, so every once in a while I get this issue with my paints where they won't stick to the primer. It feels like they run off, kind of like they pull a little bit like a wash does. And it hadn't happened for a while, and it happened for this last batch, and it really just ruins the painting experience for me, just fighting the paints. Does that ever happen to you guys? How do you fix that?
It could be the paint is becoming hydrostatic because it's a little bit glossy. Because
what primer? What primer are you using?
I usually use Army Painter, and so I use Army Painter primer and Army Painter paints. And so I've started. I'll mix in. Maybe I thought it maybe thinned them out too much, so I mixed in some of the quick wash mixing medium, and that didn't seem to help. I don't know. I'm kind of at a loss.
Yeah. Rattle cans can sometimes be tricky because you don't have as much control. But maybe because really what you want is a gritty texture, not like so gritty that you can feel it with your own hands, but you want a grit for you want a little bit of a grit. So maybe after you prime the model, you hold the can like 18 inches away and you just dust the model so that just tiny dust particles of paint are landing on the model, and that might give you a little bit more grits. It could also be your paints, because I know Army Painter paints separate a lot, and they really need to be shooken up a lot.
Yeah, that's actually I've discovered that some of the purples are just junk, almost unusable. So that's an excuse to buy some more paints, I guess. All right, guys. Well, thank you very much. Keep doing what you're doing. I love you guys, and I don't care what Lucky Bat says. You guys are awesome.
Oh yeah, Lucky
awesome.
Bat. No faith.
All right. See ya. Thanks for calling in. Oh, Lucky Bat. Why is Lucky Bat so rude?
Yeah. Oh, nothing puts the hobby brakes on faster than something weird happening with like a primer. I remember I sprayed the Land Raider tank with primer, and I'm like, oh, this is the worst thing that's ever happened to me because it was satin finish. And then I'm like, yep, this is the worst paint that anyone can buy. Nobody should buy this paint. And then I looked at the can and it said satin primer. And I'm like, oh, I didn't mean to buy this. And then use it.
Yeah. Whoopsies.
Mm-hmm.
All right, shall we add another person?
Yeah.
All right, we are going to add Nick's source of Gits tips. I just invited you. You got to accept my invites, and then you can join us. I love the rustling.
Mm-hmm.
Hello?
Hello.
Hi.
What's up?
So, Nick.
Yes. Give me some Gits tips.
Alright, so, keep other squigs near your mangler squig, your loon boss and mangler squig if you have one.
Okay. Interesting.
Because you can make them run and charge in the same turn.
All
And if you've got squig hoppers, that means you can make them move 4d6 in a single turn.
Damn.
Yeah,
All right.
and
Because
if you take the models and then you hold them really close to each other, you can make them kiss.
that is true.
That's another,
You can
that's
definitely
another
do that.
Quick tip.
Yeah, I've been doing that. I'm trying to get my game a little bit more advanced though than that. Because let's see. So I have the last year's Gloomspike Gets Battle Force that is like the Christmas bundle. So
Yep.
I have squig hoppers. I have a loon boss on Cave Squig. I have Dankhold Troggoth. I have 6 Troggoths. What do you think the next purchase I should make is?
Depends on what you want to run. Like, if you want to run a more Troggoth heavy or a more squig heavy.
I feel like I'd probably go a little bit more squig.
Alright. A squig herd would be a good buy.
Squig herd?
Squig herd. Funny enough, I don't have one.
Ah.
Because I've gone for a mix, which means I've got 40 stabbers.
What do you think? Do you think I should get a Mangler Squig?
Mangle squigs are good.
That's a good one.
They're brutal. Jay, be scared of it.
I am gonna veto the Mangler Squig. I think you should only get the what are the little stabber grots. They don't look like they're much. They're tough.
40 of them are scary.
Yeah, I bet 40 of them are scary. Stabbers?
Yeah, do you know what else is scary? The amount of time I spent painting them. 40 individually painted with 2 hours of painting on each one of them.
Yeah.
And imagine spending a really long time on infantry, like plague
Yeah,
marines.
jeez.
It'd be ridiculous.
Yeah, I'd be upset.
Mm-hmm.
Graggett is really good because he can. He's got shooting, and I don't know why.
I have to go look at the. Do you know anything about the Gabapalooza? How do those guys work?
So, you know how if you bring multiple orc vehicles in the same unit, they've just got to spawn together and then they can move individually?
Mm-hmm.
They work kind of like that, and you can't just take one. They cost 190 points, and you've got to bring all 5 of them.
Amazing. Do you have those? Are those good?
I don't have them.
No. They're awesome models. I think that they're
Yes, they are.
They're the coolest. Some of the coolest models that are part of the Gloomspite. Now I'm looking at all the stuff on the website that I'm gonna buy.
From what I've read of the rules of Rocket, I've got some coming. They seem to work better if you move them in groups of 3 instead of a group of 6.
Mm-hmm.
Because they can dish out more mortal wounds in the shooting phase. Because you can get 2d3 instead of 1d3.
Yeah,
is the
neat.
is the big building thing, the moon shrine, is that a thing? Is that good?
Yeah. It doesn't cost points to bring it.
What? How does it not cost points to bring it?
It doesn't cost points. It doesn't. You can just bring it.
All right, so I'm gonna be getting one of these.
Mhm.
What does it do?
So when units die, they can be brought back at half strength. Like there's only half of them.
Interesting.
So like if you're running a group of, I don't know, in my case, 40 stabbers,
Right.
So you get
and they
20
all
back.
die, you get 20 back at the Loon Shrine.
Damn. I mean, that seems awesome.
If
Well-
you're running Squig Hoppers, and your 10 die, and you got a Loon Boss on Giant Cave Squig, you can bring back 5 of them.
Damn.
Well, remember those rules where the monsters can smash buildings? Maybe I'll just use my dragons to smash your loon shrine every time.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
I was playing at a friend's house, and I asked the question of, can my Mangler Squig destroy Isengard? Because we were playing on one of the people that we know is very good at the Lord of the Rings game. And so he's got a big collection of that, which includes a lot of terrain builds, including Isengard, and I asked if I could destroy Isengard. It was deemed I could, but it would kill everything.
Neat. We've been going hard in the kill team.
Mm-hmm.
So we just haven't gotten back into Age of Sigmar.
So
But
many
the
games.
more I know. But the more that we talk about it, the more we're talking about it
Yeah.
now, the more I'm looking at these models. I'm
Mhm.
like, damn. Got to get painting all these.
Yeah. One of the most two of the spells you want to bring for your wizards are the Hand of Gork.
Mm-hmm.
It allows you to teleport your models around, kind of like deep striking them, except you put them on the table, then teleport them in front of.
Yeah, it's called the jump in 40k.
Basically, yeah, it's basically to jump. Yeah.
Okay. I'm writing all this down just so you know.
Okay.
I'm keeping a list.
Checking it twice.
I-
And if Santa
every-
deems you not naughty,
Yeah.
maybe you'll get a couple.
I literally have a folder on my computer with all of your Gits tips from every stream that you mentioned something. Just so that I can have an upper hand when I get that army going.
Most of what I said I'm trying to work against Stormcast, since that's what Jay has.
Ow!
Yeah. Perfect. I
You
mean, this is
need the
great.
help.
Yndrasta is not that effective. Yndrasta is like minus 10 wounds characteristic thing on monsters. Isn't that is bad for Yndrasta against the Mangler Squigs?
It's bad for Yndrasta?
Yeah. Because it keeps, no matter how many wounds the Mangler Squig takes, it's at its angry bracket.
Huh.
Wonderful.
I like Andrasta though. She's pretty badass.
This is true.
So I'm sure she'll pull through anyway. Just on spunk and nerve.
I don't know, you're just feel like the amount of attacks an angry Mangler Squig makes is not to be underestimated. 7 rend to D3 damage.
Yeah, easy. Easy. No big deal.
I like the
along
sound.
with the 4 D6 damage bites. And
Yeah.
9 attacks from the crew.
I'm not
I
worried.
feel like probably I bet my next purchase should be the Mangler Squigs.
They're also a great paint.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. And I feel like by the time I finish everything else that I own, I'll be pretty good at painting these. So.
Yeah.
Damn,
Another
they're so
spell
cute.
you probably want to take is called a Bad Moon. It has D3 mortal wounds, and it's got infinite range as long as you can see the other person's models.
Nice. Again,
I'll just pop a conceal order on my Stormcast, and then you can't shoot at them.
Yeah, there you go. I might think that's a different game.
I don't think so.
Yeah. Sweet.
One of my friends plays Tavich, Demon of Tavich. And we've come to the conclusion that my friend who plays Stormcast is going to kick the ever-living hell out of them. Because none of their models have got any rend. And then Stormcast to go like 3-up save, so they'll just be straight saving every attack thrown at them.
Good old Space Marine saves.
Eating.
Not that the Stormcast have anything in common with Space Marines. They're very different.
Yeah, they're very different.
Yeah, they're humans with a sad backstory in full battle armor. They're completely different.
If you ever get stabbers, you can use bits of the Squig Hopper kit to diversify your stabbers. Because the arms the arms which have like these slitters can also fit in very nicely onto the stabber arm.
Oh. Yeah, because I have a bunch of arms remaining.
Yeah.
That is a good tip.
Yeah.
Damn.
A group of 10 bounders will usually brutalize a group of Stormcasts pretty quickly.
Writing that down.
I'll use my Stormhost ballistas to take them out before they get there.
Okay. That might work.
Well, obviously, I'm going to teleport them ahead of time.
Yeah, well, I'll just double turn you
there
and
you
win
go.
automatically, so it doesn't even matter.
I mean, I disagreed with all of that.
So, when bounders charge, they're kind of like annihilators.
Those are my
They
guys.
roll to see if they do mortal wounds on the charge as well. So, in the last match I played, the Fire Slayers didn't even get to... Only one of them survived the charge phase.
Wow.
The other 4 died.
Damn.
Once
Well, there you
again,
go.
not
That's.
scared.
I mean. I mean, you sound scared. I can hear it in your voice. It's okay. You don't have to lie. But thank you for all that. It is 10 minutes, so we're gonna move on to
See
somebody
you
else.
next month.
Yeah, sounds good.
Hopefully.
For more
Yeah.
tips.
Squig. They're good tips.
Get
Good
tips.
tips.
Right.
All right. Thanks. Amazing.
I mean, they don't even sound that good. I don't really get it.
Yeah. Yeah, they suck. Yeah. Damn. Well, that's fun. It is. Yeah. Gosh. Man, talking about Age of Sigmar. Ah, man.
But counter offer. Let's get into Warhammer Fantasy Battles.
Oh, never. Yeah, let's do that instead. Never mind. Just throw away all my models and we'll get that going.
I'll play that. What's the one that everybody likes? The normal guys? Freemasons?
Yeah, that's what you nailed it.
Yeah, of course.
Well, shall we add another person?
Yeah.
We'll add another person that we know. Flimbo the Dude!
Flimbo!
Invited you. Yeah. There you go. Welcome.
Dude, it's me on the stream.
I know.
Would you believe?
I can't believe.
Yeah.
I can't believe it's not butter.
Alright, enough of this butter talk. Nick,
Uh-huh.
I got a question. You better answer or else I'm gonna block you on everything I have.
Okay.
If your neck could extend like a giraffe, would you eat tree stars?
Tree stars?
Answer the question. You've been dodging it for the past 8 years. I'm getting
I'm-
sick of it.
Do giraffes
I'm gonna
necks
say
really
yes.
extend? I feel like they're just how
Truth
big
finally
they
comes
are.
out.
I feel like turtles' necks extend.
Yeah.
Well,
Joking
my
with you,
neck
Nick.
would
I'm sorry
extend.
for-
My neck
That's true.
would extend to become a giraffe's
Yeah.
neck.
No, yeah, the
Yes.
logic checks out.
Yeah.
So would you
I'm
eat
sorry
tree
for
stars?
scaring you, Nick.
I said yes because I don't know
Okay.
what that is.
Tree stars just mean like leaves. It's from
Ah.
like Land Before Time.
Oh.
Oh yeah! Oh my god, that just brought me way back.
You got a brain blast.
Damn.
Brain blast.
Blast! Oh my god, if Jimmy Neutron was in Warhammer, I'd literally lick my walls.
I mean, there's a lot of Jimmy Neutrons at the gaming store.
That's true.
They walk up to you and say, sodium chloride. Oh, speaking of sodium chloride, I went to homecoming.
Uh-huh.
It was cool.
Neat.
Oh, yeah?
Not as lame as I thought it was gonna be.
Hmm. Did you
I was
bust
like,
a
ugh.
move?
What?
Did you bust a move? Did you
Hell
dance?
yeah, baby.
Nice.
Getting
I learned how to
jiggy with it.
twerk.
Perfect.
I learned how to pop it back.
Yeah. There you go.
Alright.
Yeah, I mean,
Um,
we twerk all the time off
Yeah.
camera. We have a separate channel that no one knows about called Eons of Twerking.
Mhm.
Go find
It's a
that.
secret.
Yeah.
a
Well, not
ruse even.
anymore.
A girl took me to Cane's.
Haynes?
Yeah, we went to Raising Cane's.
Like a chicken place? I'm
Yeah,
thinking of... Neat.
we we left like the party like an hour early
Mm-hmm.
to go to Cane's.
I mean, chicken waits for no one. You know, it's a good call.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
There was people there who I don't like, so I was avoiding them.
Mm-hmm.
And I was sneaky, dude. I was a little stealthy boy.
And you yell, "Don't look at me!" as you walk past them.
I did actually. Well, no. Anytime I saw them, I would yell. I would loudly yell, "Fuck!" And then I would like sprint away.
Mm-hmm. Back into the
I don't
shadows.
think- Yeah, dude. That's how you be sneaky. That's orc commando logic.
Exactly.
Ooh, Mexican orc update.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm working on my commandos right now, and the one with the rocket launcher, he sucks.
What?
Honestly, I know.
That thing
Are
will
you
one-shot
kidding
anything in
me?
the game.
Well,
When it
tell
hits.
that to me, who did that against literally. I tried to use him like 5 times. He has done a total of 2 wounds.
What?
I know.
He's the
I don't get
MVP
how
for
that's
every
possible.
game I've ever played.
Didn't he do 4 or 5 damage? How did you end up doing two damage?
I don't know.
Wow.
Maybe it was like a
Maybe
against
I'm
a
doing
Death
it
Guard or a
wrong, but-
Pentia where they get to reroll or they get to roll per damage, and on a 5 and a 6 they
I
ignore
don't
it.
know. It's just, he wasn't doing so hot. So I put my hand on his shoulder. I looked him straight in the eye and I said, "Buddy, pal, you're not cut out for this."
Did you replace him with another commando?
I replaced his arms.
Mm.
I kind of just
Yeah.
said it's gonna hurt a little bit, so I just snapped his arms off. So now,
Wow.
so now I'm remaking him a standard commando boy. And here's the fun part: I put on the arm with the gun, but I'm moving, but I moved the slugger so it looks like he's holding it sideways.
There you go. That's a kill
So
shot.
he's a little cholo. I'm gonna shoot you, man.
I literally cannot believe. Were you perching him? Like, was he able to take a turn?
I mean,
You really try to get him to advantage.
yeah, every turn he was able to shoot, but like, just
Man.
never did anything.
And who were you playing against the Krieg or something else?
I mean, I played against Necrons. and I played against Space Marines, so maybe that was that.
Maybe. I know Necrons can get back 2 wounds a turn. But still, that rocket
my
launcher
opponent didn't know that.
Well, don't tell him.
Well, yeah. Don't tell
Maybe
him.
it's just I'm bad at rolling. Maybe I'm just bad at the game. I look in the mirror, sobs, streaks, greasy hand across mirror. No. I went to Costco today.
Nice. I love Costco.
I went to Costco today. Got a churro. Got a pizza. The lady there was nice because she got my pizza for me because I knows I don't. They always give you like the fattest slice of pizza, you know. And like I'm not about to eat it like that. So I usually just cut it in half because I'm a little wimp.
I mean, the
lady there was nice, and she just gave me the 2 slices.
Nice.
I got some isopropyl alcohol, and I.
What proof?
Oh, I have it, and I stripped a few models today.
I heard of people using isopropyl to strip models. I never had much success.
Really? Mine worked instantly. I mean, it's still left in the crevices, but like, what are you gonna do? You can't really stop the future, Jay.
I can try.
It's constantly coming at a fast rate.
The future is now.
Yeah, dude. Soon Nick will be the new Jay, and Jay will be the new Nick, and we'll wake up and be like, what happened? But
yep. Catch me on Miles and Memories.
Yeah.
It'll be soon. Nick will. The next video will be called. Totally Cool Epic Painting Video Lamau XD. Let's do hashtag cool. It's gone sexual with parentheses.
Hashtag Markiplier.
And you'll open it, and it'll just be Nick crying, sobbing with big mascara streaks and tears down his shirt. Just as the channel's gone, it's over.
And he forgot the cleavage, but yeah, all that.
Nick, big boob Nick on the screen. He starts crying. He says, "Jay called me a Mimi. He called me a doo-doo head." And then everyone in the comments starts.
I mean, that's not called for.
Yeah, everyone in the comments either supports Jay or is completely against Jay.
Oh, I've read the comments. They'd be against.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, Jay, you did kind of Photoshop me into a casket and then sent it to me. So. You also took a photo of me getting off the bus, and you sent me my IP address in the form of a song, which was kind of weird, but it's all right, man.
Yeah, not only your IP address and real address, but also your internet Wi-Fi password.
Yeah, it was really weird. I was like, huh. I mean, I was trying to log into the internet, so I said thank you, but at the same time, I was also like, huh.
And and the search history, which there's some wild stuff on there. You might want to be worried about that.
Yeah, it was crazy. I was trying to learn how to like break through walls. That's just a normal thing.
And twerking. Don't forget the twerking for homecoming.
First of all, I got that right on the first try, Nick. Don't even question me.
I feel like I don't have responsibility for it.
Yeah, dude, it's because I do shot put. It's all in the legs.
Yeah, that's very true.
My thighs hurt, but I think I'm doing okay, like conventionally.
Yeah.
I got an airbrush.
Ooh.
Recently.
What kind?
It's like an electric kind because I just wanted to test the waters a bit. I used it and I sprayed a bunch of silver and I forgot to put on a respirator, so the whole time it was like, this does not feel good. It's not okay.
Yeah, especially if you're in a small space.
Yeah.
You need a respirator.
But I've been repainting the Octarius terrain to be all silver, because originally it was just like shittily painted black and then dry brushed silver. I'm like, that works fine, but at the same time it's like, it's not the same. But it's alright. I'm doing good, baby. So yeah, I did that. I'm gonna put a wash on it later, after I'm done twiddling with this little Orc Commando here.
If you love
you
it,
got
you
demoted.
should put a wash on it.
Oh, they actually did. They actually did play Single Ladies at
Of
at
course.
homecoming.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
that's
I
a
was
classic
there.
song.
I remember.
Yeah.
I remember
You're
I was feeling
chaperoning.
kind of dumpy when I got there. I was like, "Oh man, this is lame." When I showed up, and then they played that song, and I was like, "You know what?
Yeah.
No, it's good." Every little thing is gonna be all right. It was a good dance. The food there was lame, but it was all right. I got in a car.
Accident.
A random
It was
one.
wild to me.
Speaking of a car,
Yep.
that's 10 minutes right there.
Ay, lo siento. Sorry about that, everybody. You ain't gonna get any of this.
Oh,
No, but for real though, I hope everyone has a good night. And I haven't been paying attention to most other things, so everyone have a good night. Eat your
Yeah.
dreams.
Eat your dreams.
Eat your
Eat
dreams.
your dreams.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't let your dreams just be dreams. Eat them.
Yeah.
Tuck in your bed bugs. They get
Mhm.
lonely. And I don't know, just eat your paint. Who cares?
Yeah.
Have a good night.
I agree with all this.
Yep.
Bye. Thanks for
Goodbye.
calling. I always love it. Oh, man. I love that. That was fun.
Mm-hmm.
Jaegerbomb 2 tips. With the new box sets and models going plastic, are you thinking about starting a Horse Heresy army? Old school Marines seem to have a second life now.
I don't know. It still doesn't interest me that much. Maybe if I start reading the Horse Heresy books and I get really into them and I'm like, oh, this is actually kind of cool, but I don't know. After 10,000 points of Space Marines, if you can believe it, I'm a little bit Space Marined out. I think I can finish the last 4,000 points I have of unpainted Space Marines, and then maybe a little break in the power armor. Now, Nick, on the other end, I know he's Horus Rising. I mean, he's just knocking those books out one by one.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he's got a Dan Abnett autographed copy.
Yep, you better believe it. Yeah. You can say that I care so much about it.
Well, I mean, as soon as you found out that there was a game that's not only has Space Marines in it, but only has Space Marines in it, you were like, yes, this is what I've been looking for.
Oh, yeah. Because one of the big things that everybody knows is I love Space Marines. It's the best.
Mm-hmm.
All right. On that note, we let's add another person.
Yeah.
And we're gonna add the official Tyberos. This was a person from last time that we didn't get to.
Oh, hello, people.
Hi.
Hi.
Welcome.
Hey, speaking of Space Marines, Nick
Mhm.
and the other guy.
Yep.
If you had to choose, other guy, don't say Black Templars, a Space Marine chapter to play, who'd you do?
Lamenters.
I mean, I would pick Chaos Marines, and I would think I would do Zinch,
I think that's a cheat.
and I would do the Rubric Marines. That's what I would do.
They're not Space Marines. They're Rubric Marines. Doesn't count. You have to
True.
pick a color.
I mean, yellow's fine, so Lamenters probably, but I don't want to pick the same thing. But that's
I'll
what I'm
pick
gonna
for you.
pick.
You're gonna pick
No,
Blood Angels.
No, I don't want to do that. I want to do Space Wolves.
Oh yeah, Space Wolves are kind of.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Sorry.
Well, it makes sense though
That's
because
what
it
I
makes
would
it
do.
furry.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Gotcha. Well, today was a pretty good day, fellas. I do say so myself.
Nice that.
Well, you see, I went to a game store. It's like a hole in the wall.
Mhm.
And I found the 2005 Assault Squad, which was like before they even had like eviscerators for like $15 in box.
Oh wow.
And the dude had a box of just bits, and I found half of the Dark Vengeance box, and I got it
Wow.
for $7.
That's insane. Does this
It's
person
pretty
not
good.
have access to the internet? Like, how is he a store owner who doesn't know what he owns?
I don't know, dude. I don't know. He gave me a discount on the box though, because he was super old and damaged. But hey, you know.
Yeah, I mean that's
Yeah.
good.
You're not gonna be painting the box. so that's fine.
Well, we painted the box. I'm gonna do that now.
Uh-huh.
Let me just grab some paint here, put it on the box. Bam!
Boom.
There you
Here we
go.
go. Here we go.
Perfect. Paint box.
No, I had a dark vengeance. It was great. Although I think I gave all of it away because it was all dark
Dang.
angels, and I didn't like the dark angels.
Yeah, I got the tactical squad, the librarian dude,
Mm-hmm.
and some of the chosen, and I think what is this, Hellbrute?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Pretty good day.
Mm-hmm.
I'm painting a potato that is treads right now.
Yeah, of course, as one does.
Predator. They're all the same thing, dude. I swear. Like Space Marine vehicles are just potatoes with things that make them move.
Yeah, they're boxes.
But I love the boxes.
Mm-hmm.
Like I have teeth at the front, so it looks like a mouth, and the two like slits where the driver looks out of. It's like eyes. You know, space sharks.
Ah, the
I guess the question
Carcharodons?
is,
Oh yeah.
because I guess the
Only-
question is, would you rather it look like a potato or look like StarCraft? Because they're kind of in the
That's your
middle.
options.
Yeah.
I'd go with potato.
Mm-hmm.
Are you talking about russet potato? Or like the
Yeah,
yam?
classic golden.
Yeah. Yeah. Whatever they have in Idaho is what is what I care about.
Gotcha. All right.
Idaho
I see.
potato's
I
a state
see.
bird.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, other guy.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I bought a Storm Talon, and I used your magnetizing video to magnetize it. You know, from ages ago?
Storm Talon? Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember that.
And
Neat.
he is all magnetized.
Cool.
So much easier.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
I think that's one of the
I've
only
played-
things I own that I haven't lost the magnetization weapons for.
See, I got like a drawer full of like extra bases. My wallet's in here, headphones, and all my other magnetization options. Like I got a Redemptor chain gun in here. I got a power sword, half of an intercessor,
Ham and
a
cheese
handle.
Pringles.
Yeah, yeah. You know, it's like it's a mystery. You know, it's
Yeah.
like those bags where you open up and you can pull out like a lamp. It's one of those.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Still. Yeah. Well, what are Jay?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Jay. So I haven't played Kill Team yet, and I heard you are a big fan,
Big fan.
and like big fan. I haven't even opened up the rules book because they've been on like my shelf. And I have the Krieg. Well, I'm not painting them as Krieg, but you know.
Yeah,
For
you
your
don't- you
nerds.
don't- you don't have to because it's veteran guardsmen, so you can use the veteran guardsman rules for any guardsman team.
Yeah, I'm just now opening the books. Like I haven't touched them because I don't really play that much. Because like everybody who plays near me is a bunch of old men who
Mhm.
take days to reply back. So
Rude.
I know, right? Like I'll ask a guy, "Yo, you want to play this Sunday?" I'll get a message on the next Friday.
Mm-hmm.
And then his wife says you can't.
Yeah.
He's busy.
Well, it do be like that. It do be like that. Magnets are fun though.
Yeah.
Super glue isn't. Like I magnetized a Leviathan for my Night Lords,
Oh wow.
and got his little arms here. Oh yeah, it was a biggie, big price, tiny little dude. You know, when I opened them and I kind of like built him, I was thinking maybe this isn't worth $130. You know, because I'm thinking like just use some cardboard,
Mhm.
put some, you know, like box not cardboard box. You know what I mean?
I mean, the dreadnoughts used to be cardboard tokens.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, he's pretty cool though. He's stepping on like a blood angel.
Neat.
The blood angel
As
screaming.
it should be.
I don't know. Like, Space Marines are cool, but like chapters are lame. You know, all the chapters are lame besides Space Sharks. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, and the Black Templar, obviously. Yeah, all other chapters are lame.
That's true. What do you think about the new ones, like the new Grimaldus?
I like them. I think they're all really, really good. I think I'm most excited about the generic Marshal, just because it's kind of a new thing.
He looks really cool. Yeah. I was thinking about getting him. Yeah.
But yeah, definitely. I never picked them up in the past because I thought they kind of looked bad in their fine cast versions, and now that they're plastic, I think they look really good.
Yeah. So, what are you guys up to?
I'm painting Plague Marines. Nick, what are you painting?
I'm doing a little 3D modeling.
What are you 3D modeling?
I'm 3D modeling the models for the Patreon. I'm working on some Imperial Guard stuff.
Nice.
I think you mean space soldiers.
Yeah. Exactly.
War Mallet 400.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and this is of course Eons of Conflict terrain, of course.
Mm-hmm.
I see.
Nothing to do with anything.
No. Just because we got men who get semen. Well, whoa. Okay, all right. Gene milk from bigger men doesn't mean it's related to anything else.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I completely agree.
Yeah, I don't know how you guys are with that, so I don't really know. You know what I mean?
The semen?
Yeah. Are you a
Take it
fan?
or leave it.
That was awesome. Everyone in the chat loves this. That's pretty good.
Hey, it tastes.
I mean,
The taste. I'm gonna just say that. All right, we're done here.
Mm-hmm.
No more. Yeah. Okay. I need some advice here.
Mm-hmm.
See, so I got a lot of paint. Like I have 14 Plague Marines, the dude who's shooting like a fart cloud,
Mm-hmm.
some Vanguard veterans, Assault Terminators, Assault Marines, Tactical Squad, and a bunch of dudes to like base and stuff. And I don't know what to paint. Because I want to paint Death Guard, because I like Death Guard. But I want to paint Space Sharks, because I think I only have like 3 models finished out of the 800 that I own. Like, you know, it do be like that. But
I'd say
I don't know what I should
maybe
paint.
paint one of each, and then you can try them all out. You can learn from the experiences and grow as a painter, and then go and paint more of them, or like paint whichever one you enjoy painting more.
Gotcha. See, because I'm trying to you know, because I got a lot of things and stuff, bunch of plastic that'll end up in a garage sale when I'm dead.
I always wonder where models go.
I
'cause
think about that too.
Yeah, clearly they're out there, and like nobody's throwing them away. They're not getting ruins. So where do they go?
I'm either thinking garage sale or in a box in the attic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I got things to do. Like let's see. I have the kill team stuff. Threw away the orcs. No one likes them. I got night lords.
Rude.
I have some Necrons. The Necrons, man. I got Death Guard, Black Legion. My Death Guard are kind of the same colors as Black Legion, so I don't have to buy another Rhino. You know.
Yeah, it always sucks when there's overlap between the model ranges.
Yeah. Especially with Space Marines.
Yeah, I mean all of them. Yeah, I don't think I'll ever collect another color of Space Marines.
I have, I think, let's see, 4 different colors of Space Marine, and blueberry, shark, I don't know, black and gold, and bat, and it's all kind of like one just sits in a bin, and like they look good, but I don't really touch them anymore, and I'm kind of thinking about selling them. Because, like, my Ultramarines, I went the whole, like, what do you call it? The Tyranid War dudes.
Tyrannic
like
War
the
veterans.
snow. Yeah. It's like the snow and blood everywhere, and they look really good, but they're also some of my first models, so, like, half of them suck. And I got, like, the big fist guy, Marnie's Calgar. Woo! Lame. I got him to paint still. And I don't want to do that. So I'm thinking of just selling them. I don't know.
I mean, if they're
I think
models, though, you may not want to sell them. Or maybe keep
No.
some of them. Maybe one of them.
Just the, models. Yeah.
Although if it also doesn't inspire you at all, you should probably get rid of it.
Yeah.
And if it just bothers you that you have it.
But,
But on that note, that's 10 minutes right there.
Woo.
Alright, I love you. I love you.
I love you more. All right. There we go. Yep. It's hard. Lots of cool stuff. Lots of models, lots of projects, lots of ideas. But on that note, I have to go take a piss.
Ooh, oh no!
And I'll be right back.
All right, Nick's gone. So nobody tell him. But look at the old camera right now. Woo. All right, but that's just between you guys and me. Chicken Nuggets, so much love. Feels like the 60s. Sean, I shall be encased in my plastic like a dreadnought. Yeah, probably me too. Yeah, I want all my models buried with me. Or maybe it'll be like a Viking funeral, like me in a little rowboat with all of my miniatures is just like set out adrift. And then people will fire flaming arrows at me to set me alight. I think that would be pretty cool. But yeah, I do wonder, where do people's models go? Because at this point, there's like 30 years of people collecting these models. Does everyone still play? Like, where do they go? Chicken Nuggets. This video is sponsored by Fireball. Why drink quality when you can drink a Big Red?
Woo!
Woo!
Yeah. I think it's gone time for a sexy party.
Yeah.
All right. Are we ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right. We're going to go with a Patreon member. We're going to go with
Woo.
Guardsman Peach.
Woo!
That's right, folks. If you're part of the Patreon, you get to skip the line.
Yeah.
Hello. I can't hear you.
Oh, hang on.
Oh,
Hear movement.
I hear something.
All right, can you hear me?
Yes.
A little. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little hard to hear, but yeah.
All right, excellent. So you have these guardsmen. Nick, first part is for Nick. Nick, you have these guardsmen. Space Army STLs that you're coming out with on the 14th. Are you going to be doing those, showing prints, actual physical prints of those, like you did for the power armor people?
I wasn't planning on it. We were thinking of maybe doing finding somebody that could like 3D print and we could point them to sell. Or somebody that does 3D printing. Because doing the plasma generators took a long time to get it all going. and it took time away from doing everything else that I have to do. So probably not at the moment, but we are going to try to figure out if we can get somebody to print stuff for us.
All right, cool.
And then if that happens, then, obviously there'll be a Patreon code for a little cheaper and stuff.
Right. And what was my question for Jay?
I'm Jay.
Right, I had a question for you, and now I'm not remembering it. There was the effect I was looking for, and I was going to ask you if you had a video for it, so I could write down the title to look for, and now I can't remember what I was painting to.
Weathering, glazing, two-brush blending, dry brushing.
If you think about it later, you can always, on the Patreon only, you can always you just add us, and we can find it for you.
All right, will do. Other than that, yeah, just painting away on my guardsmen and my bastions, thinking about, now that I've been painting again for a little bit, busting back out my space marines and painting the my banana-colored Imperial Fists and all the challenges that presents, because yellow is so fun.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Everyone loves yellow.
Easiest color to paint.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't realize it when I took that up at the time, like 20 years ago, how difficult that was going to be. But they're a challenge.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, yellow can definitely be tricky. The trick is to use a lot of not yellow, like light grays, pinks, purples, browns.
And then a little yellow on top of that.
Yeah.
Right, I think I was using some kind of orangish color as my base, and then highlighting up to yellow at that point.
Makes sense.
This was my original intention. There's been a vast change in paint since then, so we'll see how much I can color match and how much they're going to be all unique. Actually, I just looked at my model I was painting and I remember. So, I'm painting the Bastion, and I noticed in some people's versions of it, they have little gunpowder smoke residue around the impact craters. Do you have a video on stuff like that?
I don't really have a video on that, but I think I can explain it fairly easily. What I would do is I would take some black paint, and I would water it down quite a bit, like probably a little bit more than 50-50, and then I would take either like a really messy brush or a piece of foam, and I would sponge, and I would just kind of sponge in the same spot, gradually putting smaller and smaller sponging spots, and then that'll kind of give you like a smoky... It'll kind of give you like a little bit of an airbrush look without airbrushing. But yeah, that's how I would do that.
All right, I'm going to try and keep it short. One more question for Jay. Do you know anything about Grex brand airbrushes? How they hold up?
Grex brand?
Yeah, Grex.
Grex. I can't say I've ever heard of it.
Okay. Just off-brand, I know how to get a hold of a little bit under market because I work for a warehouse that carries them, but I haven't heard back from anybody as to how they perform. So,
and they probably get the job done.
All right, that's it for tonight. Though I'll go ahead and let you get to your other callers. I see there's a lot of hands in the chat. So, thank you for your help.
Cool.
All right,
Thanks
awesome.
for calling.
Yeah.
Thanks for being
Thanks
invited.
for calling. Appreciate it. Yeah. Sweet. We'll have to see. We'll have to see what that, what type of airbrush that is.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I just ordered some new parts for my airbrush because I broke it.
Mm-hmm. The Kin Gamer, hey, you guys taking people who didn't get to go last time early? Yes, we're doing that. Although, if you're a Patreon supporter, you get to skip even past those people.
Yeah.
I do see that there's 2 people in that are from the last chat, or the last Discord stream that we haven't got to, but we'll definitely be able to get to them this time.
Mm-hmm.
But we're gonna go with Mondatour, another Patreon supporter.
No idea. Never heard of him.
I know.
Yo.
Welcome. We can't hear you.
It works when I
There we
unmute my
go.
microphone, you know what I mean?
There you are.
We heard you loud and clear for a second.
So what's going on?
I'm just turning
you
down
had
my
a-
microphone for you guys.
There
you
you
go.
Yeah. Yeah, first I had it muted, and then it was turned all the way up, so probably terrible experience for the people on YouTube.
Uh-huh.
That's okay. I'm sure none of them are using headphones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who uses headphones?
I got 2 questions for you guys.
Yeah.
Banana bread, nuts or no nuts?
Ooh, that's hard. I think sometimes I'm feeling a nut, sometimes I'm feeling a no nut.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with
Make an
nuts though.
assessment. All right, we're going nuts. All right,
Go nuts.
Sweet. Also,
That's nuts.
That's nuts, man. If you were to rescue a model off of eBay, he's already assembled and on a base and everything, right? And he's got a cape. What do?
Yeah, this is a very interesting hypothetical.
It's almost like my friend, aka me.
Yeah. It already has a cape that you wanted to get the cape off?
Nah, I want to paint it, but I don't like it.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, you just
Man, it's a real bitch.
space coat
Oh,
it
can I
and
say that
go
here?
to town. Yeah, that was good.
I wanted you to tell me how, like, I don't know, maybe you had a method, like, you remember that movie where they, like, curve the bullets around the...
Wanted with Angelina Jolie, a classic.
Yeah, I thought maybe you could do that with an airbrush, with, like, through mind power.
Oh, yeah.
I see.
Not really. I have probably the
Have you ever-
best case scenario for that. I have a Harder and Steinbeck Infinity with a .15 millimeter nozzle, and I would still say I probably couldn't pull it off, like airbrushing around things. I had a video a million years ago called I Don't Suck at Airbrushing Anymore, where I painted a Space Marine with only airbrush, and it barely worked.
Dang. Well, Hardin Steinbeck, that's quite the hurdle to get over,
Mm-hmm.
to not even really accomplish the task. I don't know. I wanted you to tell me if I blew on it from the side while I was spraying it, it would work.
I mean, it's possible
someone
that
is-
you could break stuff off or silly putty mask everything but the cape.
Yeah, I could
Model?
probably break him off the base. You're right.
Mhm.
I'm just being lazy, I wanted the quick fix, man.
Mhm.
That's all. Anyways, thanks, Miss Cleo, and whatever Nick calls himself.
Miles.
Miles and Miles. We appreciate you guys over here.
Woo!
I'm gonna cede the rest of my time to the judge.
Sweet.
All right.
Have a good night.
Good night.
Good night. I'm guilty. Yeah.
Objection, Your Honor.
George Gazzardo, he woke up my dog. That's pretty good. All right. Shall we add another member?
Yeah.
We're gonna add Flying T. Hello.
Hi.
Yeah, how you guys doing?
Doing good.
Alright, I came to ask you a few questions, Nick and Jay. First question, what are you gonna do with Tree Lord video?
I wasn't able to pick that up.
You know the Tree Lord?
Tomb Lords?
Tree Lord.
Tomb, like
What
a,
about
like a
Tomb
Necron
Lord?
Tomb Lord?
Wait.
Oh,
Oh,
you sound clearer. Yeah.
Yeah, headphones kind of
holy
went
moly,
out.
night and day.
Oh my gosh, jeez. All right.
Yeah.
Can you say that again?
Sorry. All right, but like you were saying. Okay. So what's you know in AOS there's like these tree people, right?
Yeah,
Sylvaneth.
Sylvaneth, yeah.
Yeah, the Sylvaneth. What's your opinion on them?
I like them. I think they're really neat. I like most of the good guy armies.
Mhm.
I think there's totally stuff there. I really like that people have taken them and then they'll like put flocking on it to make them look even more like trees.
Yeah.
I think they're really cool. I like the lady who's covered in bees and her boobies are out. I think that's a really fun model.
Oh yeah, that one's.
Why do you like that one?
I just like bees.
And
Yeah.
nothing else.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing else.
Mm-hmm.
Just
Yeah,
like
just like
bees.
bees.
Big old
So
bees.
what do you think about the Tree Lord model?
Tree Lord.
Tree Lord.
I don't remember which one that is. Tree Lord.
The giant one.
Oh
the
yeah,
giant one.
yeah. You know, actually, that one I don't like as much. I feel like it doesn't look that much like a tree. I feel like it looks more like a guy with tree-ish features.
Cause you like the the beetle lady is
The Beetle Lady is
Sylvaneth?
pretty awesome. Yeah, she's Sylvaneth.
Yeah. Beetle lady's
She's
the
really
coolest
cool.
one
Mhm.
out of the bigger models. I
kinda-
think at
yeah,
least.
and I really like just like the regular tree guys, just the regular tree infantry.
Freeman?
Infantry.
I get it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Also, I think I have an answer for your question for where does the models go after like 30 years.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I think it's small little gremlin children who really want to play 40k break into these houses like Black Ops style.
Mm-hmm.
And they just take out anyone there, and then they just procure like all the boxes, and they just kind of run away,
I can believe it.
never
Yeah.
to be seen ever again.
They're like reverse Santa.
Yeah,
Yeah, if you're nice, they steal your presents.
Yeah.
yeah, yep. So how's AOS faring you?
We only played the one game, but it was really
We've
fun.
only played one game.
It was cool.
I mean, obviously you would think it'd be a little bit more fun because you won, but
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
did not win. Yeah, we oh god, again, they wanted to do it.
Yeah.
Not enough
I
time.
really like that it's not 40k. That's one thing I really
Yes,
like about it.
that's my favorite part about it too.
Very different.
So you ever gonna do a video on Legos?
Probably. I actually do have a couple of I really do have a few videos with Legos in the works. They're not like coming right up, but I'm working on them.
Like what I mean? Like, are you gonna like mix them with like 40k? Use them
Yeah.
for proxies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I might even
know.
build some popular modeling tools out of Legos.
Yeah, you could. And maybe
There you
even
go.
try them out.
Mm-hmm. I'm still in the prototyping phase, though.
Yeah. Building with Legos takes time and
Mhm.
effort, and the soul of small children, which you must
Yeah.
feel their
Right.
imagination for. But,
Exactly.
Yeah. Although Jay is what 12?
Yeah.
Just turned 13.
Yeah. Yeah. 13 this May.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's pretty yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
So can you tell me how, like, in my, I made or painted in work in progress, a Tree Lord torso. Can you tell me how that looks?
Is it posted somewhere?
Yeah,
Work in
posted.
Ah. Where's my phone? There it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Work in progress.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it looks really really good.
Yeah.
Is there a green tinge to the brown, like the earth brown that you use for the body?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a nice touch.
Death World.
Did you do a lot of dry brushing?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks. I can tell. It looks really, really good. I can also tell because of your palette. Holy moly!
Yeah.
You could cut that off. You cut that up and just sell it on eBay.
I could.
Is that
Yeah, and the red is really nice with the green too.
Mm-hmm.
A nice
Yeah.
contrast.
Yeah, turns out Blood for the Blood God is a good glaze.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense.
Yeah. All right, I think that's enough for me.
All right.
Just nice good old fashioned self-deprecation right there.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. If you ever see me again, I'll probably be in a dumpster in Miami stealing from the local Games Workshop. But you know.
All right, we'll know who to point out to the FBI.
Yeah. Later.
All right. See ya. Amazing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if only there was good stuff in the Games Workshop dumpster.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've been in there. It's not that good.
Yeah, I mean it's usually just Taco Bell wraps,
They
and
have to shoo me out like with the raccoons every morning.
And you're just like
yeah,
hissing at them.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing. All right, shall we add another person?
Absolutely.
We're gonna add Wallahoo. Another person from last month.
Who?
Exactly.
Hey.
Hello.
Hey.
How you guys doing?
Good.
Doing good. How are you?
I'm good.
So what's up?
Nothing much, but I had pretty much one question.
Mm-hmm.
Have you guys ever tried out Aeronautica Imperialis?
No, but we will. We've just
We
purchased
will.
it.
We did because of the sale.
Yeah.
We just got it. That works in Imperial Guard one.
I've heard great things from Goonhammer. They all said that they really, really enjoyed the game last year.
It's pretty fun, so I can see why they said that.
Have you ever played X-Wing?
I have also played X-Wing.
Is it comparable to X-Wing?
It's almost the same game, if I had to describe it.
Good.
But
'Cause I love
Warhammer.
X-Wing. Absolutely love X-Wing.
Only a few differences.
That's neat. Well, yeah. I'm very excited for it. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun.
Can't wait to get myself a plastic Thunderhawk.
Not the one from the game, just a real.
Yeah,
huge
real.
one.
Yeah, they only made one, and it's for me. It's a plastic Thunderhawk gunship.
Perfect.
Well, that was my only question.
So you play a lot of Aeronautica. What factions?
Well, I've played it. I haven't played it too much, only twice.
Oh, okay.
So, not really a pro, but I've only played as orcs.
Neat.
Even
Did you
though
win?
I'm not even an orc player. I can't remember, but I'm
Okay,
pretty
so
sure
you
I
didn't.
won.
Okay.
Well, you know.
I wanted you to win and then steal that energy so that I win when we play.
Mm-hmm. No, I'm gonna win. I'm
So
gonna
be
learn
playing
all
the
the
orcs.
rules perfectly, and then I'll always win.
Oh.
That's my goal for Aeronautica Imperialis. Which again, great name.
Yeah. Rolls right off the tongue.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have to do any thinking while you're saying it. Yeah.
Well, that was my only question, but I love the videos and am a big fan.
Awesome.
Sweet.
Well, thank you. We got more coming.
I hope so.
Nope, we're stopping now.
Yeah.
You didn't sound excited enough. Now we're stopping.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I I hope so.
There you go. Okay, now we're doing it
Okay,
again.
good.
Perfect.
Yeah, that's how we
Well,
do.
yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for calling in.
Thanks for having me. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye. I'm getting real close.
I'm excited.
to
I'm even
playing
more excited now for that.
Mm-hmm.
Aeronautica.
Aeronautica, boom, boom. Aeronautica, boom, boom. Oh, I wish that 40k people liked fun, because I would love to make like weird parody songs and stuff.
Yeah.
But no
and we
one
could
likes
do it.
I could.
And here's the thing. You're a little too good at it.
Mm-hmm.
So, I remember how basically any song that we've done, the two.
Yeah.
I mean, you really can just do it.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little weird. All right. Well, shall we add another person?
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna add Black Lung Raider.
Testing. Hello.
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 We can hear you.
So how's everyone's day?
Good.
Beautiful. This is wonderful. Yeah. Oh yeah. But well, that's how it is. That's how life is now.
Mm-hmm.
When you're a kid, you could just do anything, but now you're an adult and you can't.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I see. It's actually the opposite for me because I grew up in a boys' home, so now I have money and I have all these toys.
Oh, yep. Yeah,
That's
there
awesome.
you go.
I actually remember because when I was in the boys' home, we were allowed to go to the comic book store,
Uh-huh.
and they had Warhammer there. And my mind could not handle what the hell Warhammer was because I saw 20 boxes of all these different things, and I assumed they were all different board games.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, I was just like, I couldn't figure it out, and I saw the price on one of them.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, it was like $60. I was like, this is a really tiny box. What's in here?
Pure plastic crack.
And here I am 10 years later, and I just spent $150 on more Warhammer.
Yeah, I mean, you made it. That's what making it is.
Mm-hmm.
I finally got my Adrex Agatone.
Nice.
I am speed painting right now because I am moving Monday, and I'm trying to get these. Yeah, so where I'm in the military, I literally just got orders, like probably like 30 miles away. But I have miniatures that I primed, and I paint mine piece by piece. I don't have them assembled when I paint, so I find it easier.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm trying to paint them up, let them dry, and then put them in my little storage case.
A lot of military people in the hobby.
I know, it's kind of wild.
The last time I went to the Warhammer store, I was talking to somebody in the service.
Yeah.
Wow.
I know up at Camp Pendleton they actually have a wargaming Marine section.
Really?
Damn,
that's pretty cool.
That's so good.
Yeah, because there's a lot of officers up there, and they're like, yeah, they promote strategizing, and so they got like a little officers club up there.
Yeah, it promotes strategizing. That's what it's there for.
Well, I know they're big. I think it's called Guns and Bolts or something. It's like a World War II one.
Mm-hmm.
Which part of me would be like, I've seen the miniatures over where I picked my Warhammer stuff up, and they're really neat. But I'm probably about to post these bad boys into EOB complete as soon as I put red around the base. I'm about to finish my eradicators up.
Neat.
Haphazard looking. Yeah, these do not look as good as I'd like to be for these.
Well, you know what? You can always return to them later and do some touch-ups.
I hate moving too. I really stresses me out.
I think all people do.
Yeah, it's always a pain.
Yeah, I bought me like these two big tables because I thought I was going to be here a little bit longer, and they're like 8 foot long. So I got to find a way to fit them in someone's vehicle to help me move out of here.
Yeah.
Where's the red? Here's the red. Yeah, so the only thing I have left to paint is my Blade Guard Ancient, which I'm really excited to get started on because he looks awesome.
I need to buy a new one off of eBay because I dropped mine and it's smashed all over the ground.
He's the last one from my Indominus box set.
Nice.
And he has that big skeleton on the flag. Oh, it's going to look so cool.
I saw a sweet conversion today on Facebook where somebody took that skeleton from the banner thingy and they put it on the front of a Redemptor Dreadnought, and it looked so cool.
Sad thing is, with my actual list, I don't think I'll ever use any of the Blade Guards because I play Salamanders and there's not enough fire.
Makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like the Judicator. Like they look so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, Judicia. But they just look so cool, especially with me playing Salamanders. They got like the black skin and red glowing eyes. It's like, dude.
I think Adrax Agaton is one of the best Space Marines like out there. I think it's probably Mephiston, Adrax Agaton, and then like the rest of them.
I'm looking on the box now. It's just like, I'm gonna spend so much time. Oh, another thing I completed, which I did put in EOB complete. Since I'm leaving, I decided to give a little gift to one of my favorite sergeants. And it's a Pathfinder Gargantuan Red Dragon. But instead of making them red, I decided to take like what I do for my Salamanders for their armor and use that scales and then paint the eyes like bright yellow.
Neat.
And I did some sprue work. I took some sprues, I cut them up, and I made some stagulites for the cave. Some blood and guts, so there's like some lungs and a heart. And it took me like 3 hours, but I cut up so many... They're the part of the sprue that's supposed to support it. They're like round, so I cut up a bunch of those and a bunch of gold coins. And I made a big pile.
Neat.
And I did use the orc contrast paint. Where is it? Right here. Yeah, orc flesh. And it's a big model. I was just like, okay, so let me get this makeup brush I have, dip it in this jar, and then put it on there, and it just leaked all over my clothes, the table. I was like, oh, made a humongous mess.
Sounds about right. You know, the best projects I feel like are the ones where you make a huge mess.
Yeah. That last guy came in and blew up the mic. I had my Nern oil out, and I just backed away from the table. No, it's already half empty. I'm not going to spill it again.
That's hilarious.
So with the battle reports, are you guys planning on doing more kill team, just Warhammer, or you guys plan on doing other things?
Definitely kill team.
We're going to start with kill team. Yeah. Start with kill team, and we'll see what happens from there.
Yeah, I'd love to do a little bit of everything. The style we're doing it in would probably lend itself to doing different things because it's more narrative focused and it's less about the rules and the gameplay. And it's more about like the story being told during the game.
Yeah, because I don't really play any other miniature hobby tabletop, but I think it would be cool to see other types of it. What was the one that you were talking about with the dancers? I would love to see like an actual. Yeah, I would love to see a playthrough of that because like the way you were describing it sounds super interesting.
Love Malifaux, super fun.
And I'm a big fan of old 1600s kind of looks, so I think it might be a fun time. Looking forward to it. We'll be subscribing to the Patreon at some point.
Woo!
Little close on money right now because I had to buy tickets to go on a plane to go home. Had to get some insurance stuff worked out, but I will become a Patreon member soon. All right, the bases are done. Let me go ahead while they're soaking wet and look like crap. Go ahead and hit that in EOB complete. Okay. Oh wait, my dumbass just realized my phone case is on. Jeez.
EOB complete. EOB complete. EOB complete.
Oh, that is another thing. Like, I get depressed sometimes in the Marine Corps, but like your Friday videos, like I'll see one of my models in there, and I'll just like, oh, that little boost.
Yeah.
Nice. Yep.
That's why I would do it.
I'll be in the car with someone like, hey, look, my model made it. They're like, it's just awesome. It's a great feeling.
I'm glad.
Awesome. Yeah.
That's why we do it.
Yep.
We're all about painting more minis. And I feel like it's kind of fun for us because we kind of get to see what's popular and like things kind of come and go.
Yeah.
Like I feel like we really are on the ball with what's out there.
Right. I agree. And
if you could believe it, a lot of Space Marines.
Yeah, a lot of Space Marines. but it's a lot less curated than like going on Instagram and stuff. I feel I feel like we're seeing real people
absolutely
do their stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Not like commissioned painters and YouTubers and all these other people.
Yeah, this is my work in progress.
Just
It's just unbelievably amazing.
Yeah. Good old-fashioned EOB complete.
Mm-hmm.
So,
how's it going?
Blackwing Raider? Are you there? Or are you not there anymore? I think we might have lost him. Ruh-roh. He's muted, unmuted. Yeah, it looks like we lost him.
Well, good luck. Good luck on your salamanders. Salamanders are a cool army.
This is true. And we're at that 10 minutes anyways. So,
yeah.
There you have it.
All
right, thanks for calling in if you can hear us.
Agatone, just because it's so cool.
Mm-hmm. That happens every once in a while. We get it gets kicked or whatever. I saw Cheeky Nug say, "I may have my hand up, but you can go with everyone else who be waiting."
Perfect.
That's good. Because we're gonna be going with Gatto Destructo because they were on the stream the other time last month.
Woo!
So I just invited you. You gotta accept my invite, and then you'll be on the air live. Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Can y'all hear me?
Yep.
Yes.
We can hear you.
Hey, it's quite a big honor to be talking with you guys. Earlier today. Oh, hang on. So how's y'all's day today?
Good.
It's good.
Yeah, good. Funny y'all are talking about like all these amateur painters, because I'm one myself. Me and a friend, we're kind of new to the hobby, and we both got sort of like our own little box kits going on. A buddy of mine is doing Space Marines. I'm doing Orcs.
Yeah, I mean that's classic. People. I mean, everybody's a beginner for almost the whole time.
Yeah. For my Orcs, you see, for my starter kit, I got like just the standard Orc boys,
and
then I just threw in a couple of Gretchen, or as I like to call them, just Gobos.
Yeah.
Yeah. At first, for the Orcs, I was thinking Evil Sons because I love the Mad Max theme behind that. But then, as I kept painting, I'm thinking, if I'm actually going to play with these, I'm going to have to use stats that I'm actually going to enjoy playing as. So I decided to go with Death Skulls. Like I keep saying on y'all's stream in the comments, like, if I had to choose like an Orc clan, it'd be a coin toss between the Evil Sons or the Death Skulls, and I just ended up choosing Death Skulls.
Those are the more close combat focused guys, right?
Yeah, those are the ones that collect a bunch of scrap and wear blue.
Neat. I think. Yeah, I don't know that much about Orc clan culture. I feel like I worked really hard to learn everything about the Space Marines, and then ever since then, I'm like, I don't want to know about any. I don't want to know about nothing. I just want to paint my guys a color and call it a day.
Yeah. Like I'm sorry, I keep stuttering a little bit.
That's good.
If I had to choose another Xenos race, like aside from Orcs, because I'm gonna die on a hill of Orcs because I love them so much. But if I had to choose a different alien faction, it'd be a coin toss between either the Tyranids or the Necrons because I've seen really cool like color palettes for both. There's this one. Y'all know Dana
Howell?
Dana Howell?
Yeah, Dana Howell. She did this really cool Tyranid color palette, which is based off of that one pick of Bowser from the most recent Mario game, where it's just giant and flaming.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought that was honestly the coolest paint scheme I've seen on a Tyranid.
Yeah, that sounds awesome.
Yeah. Sorry if I keep running. What are some of y'all's favorite Xenos factions if you had to choose?
Gene Stealer Cult. I play them. Oh, and Orcs. I play them.
Oh, good. Yeah.
I pick Orcs because I play them. I like Orcs.
Oh, also
Orcs
Necrons because I play them. So if I had to pick more, I don't know. Maybe not the Tau. Maybe Dark Eldar. Dark Eldar are cool.
Yeah, Dark Eldar are cool. I have Dark Eldar. I also have regular Eldar, but if I had to choose between the armies to sell, the Eldar are gonna go. Those are gone. In my mind, they're gone already. Just not inspired by them. But then also, I mean, we also have a friend that has Eldar.
Yeah.
So I could just use his models.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't need to have an army too.
Man, like I also want to get into like Warhammer Fantasy and Age of Sigmar. Like I watched this one video which is basically a lore dump on like the orcs from Warhammer Fantasy, like the Black Orcs with like Grimgor Ironhide and all that. And that got me like really super hyped to play like the old school like orcs from Warhammer Fantasy. I'm like, yeah, these guys sound awesome. But my buddy goes in and is like, oh, you can't play as Black Orcs anymore. Those are from Warhammer Fantasy. We're in Age of Sigmar now. I'm like, fuck. Guess I gotta play these gross ass yellow armored orcs now. Yeah, I'm. I wonder if you can like paint the new Auric like armor to make it kind of look like the Black Orcs. I'd imagine it'd probably be illegal.
Yeah, I mean, I think you definitely can. I think they're the same miniatures, aren't they? For the most part. So
I think so. Yeah.
And then just say, yeah, these are my orc, my new orcs, but they like to wear black and be called Black Orcs and be badass.
Yeah. Because like I said, hearing all the stories about like Grimgor Ironhide, basically the fantasy equivalent of Gazgul Mag Uruk Thraka. It's just really got me hype.
Makes sense.
Ooh, in the chat, Sarah Mornstein, Ironjaw are Black Orcs.
Ah.
Oh. Ooh.
So,
good.
There you go.
What else? Basically, one of the buddy that's also getting into like mini painting, he decided to make his own homebrew Space Marine chapter.
Ooh, sweet.
It's called the Grudge Bearers, and they're basically based on the dwarves from like Warhammer Fantasy and Age of Sigmar. Like they're like we got to talking. Basically, they possess the genes of both. Like, I don't know if this is a lore-friendly thing, but they possess both the genes of both the Salamanders and the Imperial Fist. So I don't know if
anything is possible, really. I feel like there's a way to do that. Like just say that at one point, like survivors of two crusades ended up forming an alliance, and then over the course of time, they kind of turned into their own thing. Yeah, that's totally doable.
Yeah.
From just a normal real world perspective and lore perspective.
See, I had this one cool idea where the combination of both gene seeds caused a weird genetic defect that made this faction of Space Marines shorter than like normal Space Marines. So basically, they're Space Marine dwarves.
Mm-hmm. You could almost call them squats.
Yeah, pretty much.
But that's a good idea.
I had this one cool idea for a... Oh, sorry.
No, you're good.
And meanwhile, I had this one idea for a orc tribe, within probably either the Death Skulls or the Evil Sons. Y'all ever seen Wizards by Ralph Bakshi?
The book?
No, it's an old school animated movie, animated by Ralph Bakshi.
No, I haven't seen it.
I have not.
Well, I kind of based this orc tribe on the villains of that movie. Basically, also, I don't know if this is also lore friendly, but a group of Death Skulls end up coming across this old cargo ship from like the humans, and they go scouring around looking for scrap and parts. But they end up finding an old film projector, along with all the old school like action movies from like old school Mad Max and Terminator to like Fury Road and the Fast and Furious series. Just all these action movies, and these orcs are just watching it, and they're like, if them Umis could do it, we could do it better! And they just base all their weapons, all their armor, all their tech on like just these action movies. So you got orc weird boys wielding lightsabers, you got orcs with like 6 shooters.
John Orc Van Damme.
Yeah. Yeah, you got Chuck Norris.
Chuck Norris.
No, that's a bit of a stretch. Yeah, just a whole bunch of orcs and Gretchen based on action movies. And
yeah, that's
I
sweet.
really want to do that. I like really want to do that so bad.
Oh yeah, I feel like that's totally doable. You actually I know there's a company called Hardcore Miniatures that makes some or Mad Max inspired orc boys. They actually might have more. I know they have a Punisher inspired orc, and they have a Juggernaut from X-Men inspired orc. So you might be able to actually literally get like classic action movie orcs from them for some of them.
Dope. I'd love that.
Yeah, Hardcore Miniatures.
Awesome. And I think Spellcrow and Cromlech might have something similar to what I'm going for as well.
Yeah, I think they have some fun orcs too. I mean, orcs are kind of the most fun. You can do a lot with them.
That's why I picked them. Man, just this whole hobby in general is fun. It's a shame that the people behind it are kind of a bunch of Greegets. Because literally, the second I join, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna have so much fun with this new hobby. But as soon as I join, it's the freaking Raphanon Civil War. Y'all remember that story?
The what?
The Raphanon Civil War.
The Raphanon. No.
I'm not familiar.
Basically, it was a like a pleasure planet far from the Imperial's grasp, and then the Empire decided, oh, we're gonna use this planet as basically a giant Google Doc. So now this planet is under Imperial rule, and then the people on that planet are like, no, and then just this big old civil war broke out to a point where it was no longer just this tropical pleasure planet. It's basically now this big war-torn planet. And like the Imperium is just like, oh, what are we gonna do? We're running low on supplies. And then they get warning of an orc, like an orc
wog.
What? Yeah, an orc wog just trying to get the heck out of there because something crumped their war boss. Turns out following behind them was a massive hive fleet of Tyranids, and the Lord General on the Imperium got this genius idea to pull back his troops and just let the Tyranids ransack the place. And once they're done killing the rebels and they're digesting their knowledge juices or whatever, they hit Exterminatus on the planet. It's probably one of my favorite stories.
Yeah, I haven't read that one.
From the Imperium. It's really good. I watched the video on it, basically describing the whole event.
Kind of sounds a little bit like Krieg, the Krieg planet before it got completely nuked. I think the Krieg planet was also very nice.
Oh, I bet.
Speaking of nice, that's 10 minutes right there.
That's 10 minutes? All right, awesome. It was a royal pleasure talking with y'all. Y'all have
Yeah.
a wonderful night now.
You too.
Probably
Alright,
gonna
thank you.
zonk
Yeah, thanks.
out.
Thanks for calling in.
No problem. Good night.
Good night.
I need to go pee real quick. I'll be right back.
All right. Pee. Jeez, I just have a bottle, so I just piss in the bottle. That makes it a lot easier. Monitor, banana bread is in the oven. If I die tomorrow, it's probably from the salmonella from the uncooked dough I keep sneaking. Monitor, if I post a before and after and EOB complete, will you put my bread in a video? Probably not, unless you paint it. If you paint the bread, then yes. Yeah, if you paint it, I think that would work. You should paint it blue. Airbrush a little blue on there. And we've had a bunch of people do some silly stuff with the EOB complete, but we're trying to keep it to models. EJ95, I want to call in too, but I'm really anxious. We have a bunch of people in there, so we might not get to you tonight. But we do this every first Saturday of the month. So you can, you have plenty of chances whenever you're ready. Marriott Bunbury. So Nick, you're telling me if I spray my face like a war boy, there's a chance you will add it to EOB completes? There is a chance. A slim chance, but a chance. Because we also have to catch up on all the models that are in there now, because we're a month and a half behind. We're probably almost 2 months behind now in just normal models. All right.
Gluing on another Plague Marine backpack.
Sweet. All right. We're gonna add another person.
Ooh.
And checking to make sure that these are nobody else is great. Okay, we're gonna go with Ashy Poo.
Yeah, he looks
G'day.
good.
Hello.
How's it going?
Going good. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad. I'm just painting up a Space Marine at the moment.
Me
Sweet.
too. Little Death Guard, but same sort of thing.
Yeah, no. I got some Drakari to celebrate getting my first job. But I painted my first one so terribly that it kind of unmotivated me to paint.
Well, you can always
I
go back after and repaint it or touch it up.
I mean, yeah, that is very true. But I've only just started painting. So like the Space Marines, I painted some Ultramarines, and they were my first things I ever painted. And then I painted a Necron. And then I was like, yeah, you know what? My Necron looks pretty good. I'm going to go get some Dark Elder because well, I love Soulstorm.
Mm-hmm.
That's my favourite game. And Dark Elder and that were kind of like my favourite. But I don't want to paint Chaos, because Chaos and Dark Elder, they're both like my favourite in Soulstorm. But I didn't want to paint Chaos straight after painting Ultramarines, because they kind of look the same.
Mm-hmm.
So I got some Drakari, but it's so detailed. So many little things.
They are little.
Yeah, but the head for the commander, like I put a little dagger on his head and it snapped off, and now I'm too scared to glue it on because my glue strips paint.
Yeah, plastic glue. Sometimes plastic glue is actually not the perfect choice because it welds the pieces of plastic together, but it also hardens them a little bit. And so sometimes if you glue on a really small thing with plastic glue, it's actually making it very brittle. Super glue will also be a little brittle. It might be a hair stronger. Pinning might be a good decision for certain bits.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, fair enough. I might try the super glue, to be honest, because for the Drakari, I kind of noticed that the little bits on them will snap off. after dropping them a couple times. So super glue will probably work because as long as it doesn't strip paint, you can just keep putting it on. But yeah, I did have a question though. What is your favorite Warhammer game? Because I've played the games for years since I was a kid.
I've played a lot of Dawn of War, but I think my favorite might be Space Marine. I really, really dug that game.
Oh, did you know that for the PC they've just released all the DLC for free, and apparently there's a lot of players, so you can go back and play all of it, all the DLC and stuff for free now, which I think is pretty cool.
I didn't even know there was DLC.
Yeah, no, it's more like armor packs. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I was pretty young when that came out. I'm only 20. And I've been playing Dawn of War since that came out, actually. Because I walked into a post office and they were selling Warhammer models in a post office.
What?
I live in like Australia, so like it's. I walked.
I don't know if that makes it. Yeah. Does that make? Does that make more sense or less sense? I'm not sure.
We sell some pretty weird stuff all over the place, but I walked into the post office and I saw a dreadnought and I thought it was the coolest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. And I wanted to buy it, but my dad was like, "Nah, screw that, because you got to build it and then you got to paint it. I'll just play the game." So he threw me onto Soulstorm and I've been playing that ever since. And that, but I think it was in the last 2 weeks or maybe month I've started painting.
Oh, neat.
Oh,
are you enjoying
it's
painting?
hard.
It is hard. It's very hard.
Oh,
it is hard.
The thing I don't like is building, because the kit I bought was the new Recruit edition. And I don't like the push together models. I think I don't like the fact that you can't position stuff where you want. So like when I'm doing the Dark Eldar, that's kind of fun because I can actually kind of change the position of their body and their head and like the angles of their arms and stuff.
Yeah, I definitely get that. You know the push fit monopose models. I guess they're kind of good for like getting you going because they go together pretty quick and you just follow the instructions. But yeah, I like a good multi-pose kit where you really decide like this guy's pointing his gun up, this guy's pointing his gun down, this guy's got a thing on his hat.
Yeah, it feels I don't know, it just feels a bit nicer because my thing with the push fit was I didn't even end up using the instructions. I cut all the pieces out and ended up just kind of putting them together as they fit. And I did pretty good actually. The only thing I messed up was my commander. I accidentally didn't put a shield on his chest or whatever. Also, I've been putting a lot of red on my Ultramarines for some weird reason, because I have this weird thought that I saw Ultramarines somewhere with like bits of red armor. So like I'll paint up an Ultramarine and the chainsword would be red, and then like the shin pad might be red, or the elbow might be red.
Yeah, well, that's not unheard of. Some of the older art of Ultramarines, they had a lot of red on them and yellow on, they always all have yellow on them. But yeah, red wasn't an uncommon color, especially for painting like bolt guns and stuff, because it looks so striking. And then over the course of the years, as things got a little bit more grim dark, things got a little bit desaturated, and they stopped using such vibrant, silly colors. But yeah, I think I like doing different colors because it really stands out on the table.
Oh, I mean, Ultramarines look pretty boring, if I'm going to be honest. Like, it's blue.
And
that's true. That is the way to add some variety.
Yeah, I mean, I stopped using lead belcher, and I've been mixing Screaming Bell with a little bit of Runefang Steel, and I've been using that to make a gold instead.
Yeah.
And it actually kind of looked pretty bad, actually.
Yeah, it sounds like it would work really well.
Oh, well, Lead Belcher just looks a bit too... Oh, no. No, sorry.
Just silvery?
Bath Gold, sorry. That looks too
Bath
bronzy for me.
Yeah, it is a very bronzy color.
Yeah. I don't know why it's called gold, to be honest.
Yeah, Games Workshop Metallics are interesting. The only Games Workshop Metallics I really like are Lead Belcher and Rune Fang Steel. The other ones I kind of take it or leave it, except for Auric Gold. I do not like Auric Gold even a little bit. It doesn't cover.
Oh, you go. Sorry.
No. What were you gonna say?
I got for the Necrons, I got some like technical Tesseract glow, and then I also got some of this like Nihilaka or something like that oxide, which is like a bluey thing, which is kind of like the same. I didn't realize it was liquid when I bought it.
Yeah,
and
it's like an effect. It's kind of meant to go on like a wash, but it's kind of a lighter tone paint. So yeah, it's meant to pool in the corners and in the recesses, but still kind of give good coverage. It's meant to be like verdigris, like you would see on brass or copper in real life as it gets tarnished.
Okay, because I ended up using it to fill in like some of the details on like the Jakari's guns, so it looks like they're glowing.
Yeah, that seems like a good use for it.
Yeah, well, I didn't really I opened it up and I went to go like paint some of the Necron's guns, and I was like, what the hell is this? So I mixed it in with a bit of white, and it looks atrocious. So I am going to have to either paint the rest of the Necrons a different way, or I don't know what, because I've been going for a bit of like a Soulstorm type look on everything. So like my Jakari, they're all painted as if they've been straight from Soulstorm.
Oh, neat.
That's pretty cool. I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, that's like the one really cool thing that the Eldar have going for them is their soul stones. They don't die when they die, and that they can pilot vehicles and stuff.
Yeah, I will be honest. I'm a bit scared to go out and actually play the board game with people.
Oh yeah, the full game is bananas. There's a lot to it.
Yeah, no, I am going to like some of the game shops or the hobby shops around here, and I'll start talking to people about it. And they either like some people would tell me I get a lot of mixed stuff. Like some people say, oh, it's intimidating because it's just a bunch of people who've been doing it for 20, 30 years, and if you rock up, they're assholes. But then you've got other people who are just like, no, it's beautiful. Come in, they accept anyone. If you've got your own models, it's preferred for you to bring them. But if you don't have any models, there are some people that'll let you use them. And so I'm a bit intimidated to go out and try it.
Yeah, I mean, there's probably more of that going on than the gatekeepy. I think there's a term for them called grognards, which is just kind of old salty gamers. But yeah, I would say if these game stores have like managers, probably ask them like, is there a 40k night?
Yeah. Yeah, well, apparently there's like a sports hall or something that they all go to. And there's like, like 10 or something games all going on at once.
Wow, that would be pretty dope.
Cool. Yeah, because it's like a basketball court, and it's they just let them handle it.
Sweet.
Yeah, I mean that to me sounded pretty cool.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyway, I might let you go off and talk to some other people. Thank you very, very, very much for talking to me.
Awesome. Thanks for calling in.
Oh, it's all good. All right, you have a good one.
You too.
All right, you too.
Just later. Bye.
See ya. Yeah.
Yeah, these games big
Right.
in Australia.
Oh yeah, big in Australia. All right, we're gonna add another person. We're gonna add Kenny, Patreon member.
They killed Kenny. Bastards.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi there, guys.
Hi.
How are you doing?
Doing good. How are you?
I'm alright. I'm just doing some homework. I'm drawing a little monkey.
Ooh.
Drawing a monkey.
Yeah.
That's not a nice thing to call Jay.
No, it's a project for like redesigning stuff. So we're doing some studies for like random stuff, and then you can make a creature or do a costume out of it. I was gonna do a creature.
Neat.
Cause,
What class is this?
It's a visual communication or viscom sketching class.
Neat.
I need to take that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I don't really go to like a school. It's kind of like a trade school. So
cool.
Good.
Honestly, that's probably the way to go.
Yeah, because whatchamacallit, art school is pretty expensive.
Yes, and yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, I feel like as long as you're practicing, that's really all you need.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely. It really depends on like the level of instruction as well, and just you in general. They don't really discriminate if you have a degree or not. I would say, yeah. Just the worst part is just trying to get yourself up and doing stuff.
Yeah.
So, well, what are you guys painting? Not on the YouTube stream.
I'm actually not painting anything off camera right now. Usually I am, but I have been putting together some models, which is really nice. I don't often get to do that because I have way too much of a pile of shame. But I'm working on some kill teams behind the scenes.
Oh yeah, I'm working on my kill team stuff too. I have an Iron Snake kill team in the works.
Ooh, is that Space Marines?
Yeah, Space Marines. I really like the book, The Brotherhood of the Snake. And
what chapter is featured in that book?
The Iron Snakes. It's an Ultramarine 6 chapter. I just like the first few chapters of the book where it's you really see the difference between a Space Marine and a normal person.
Ooh, neat.
Yeah, it's like the book starts off and it's just like, oh, we are in trouble. Go get the Iron Snakes, and then they come in. It's a really neat book. I like the character. I like the lady character, and obviously the Space Marine. And I was like, oh, maybe I could do something like this. Also, maybe we kind of want to start a Dark Eldar kill team too.
I want to do Dark
Or a
Eldar
bunch of witches.
for sure. The rules for witches are crazy. I think the thing to do is probably going to be a half witches, half Cabalites, but all witches sounds really fun.
Yeah. Yeah. I think for me, I want to do something like really wacky with it. I was perusing around Newgrounds and I saw this this video by I forgot the person's name. It was like Mokia Loop or something like that. And they had like a really like wacky like music video with a girl dancing, and it's like super like vibrant colors. I'm just like, damn, this is so Dark Eldar. Light bulb.
That would be Dark Eldars there. Even though they sometimes they follow the Star Wars trope of bad guys or where bad guys wear dark colors. But yeah, really Dark Eldar would be crazy. And then
just like super like
regular
rave.
Eldar would be more subdued.
Yeah, just rave, like put glow sticks in their mouths.
Exactly.
Like, have a guy passed out on the freaking dance floor. That's her slave. Do you guys like take inspiration from other things? I know Jay made a video about, or you guys made a video about it with art books and stuff like that. But any other things you guys take inspiration from?
Not
like
for me, not really. I should. I'm not. I don't get that artistic about it. Usually, I just sit down and I'm like, blue. We're doing it.
What cool.
Blue.
Pretty cool.
Because I mean, sometimes it's I don't know. It's good and bad to go look at other people's minis. Because you can get some inspiration from it, but you could also be like, well, I can't. I mean, I have no idea how this is even done, so I'm not even gonna try this, even if it's really cool.
That really sucks when I get discouraged.
So sometimes it's it's almost easier to look at some of the art books and be like, I like this style, and because it's not a mini, it's a lot easier to maybe trick yourself into thinking that you can do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like with me with like I'm looking at a lot of people with like Templars, and I'm like, oh man, I should up my like Templar game, but then I'm like, I have to paint it at least. I can't just like have like a pile of just unpainted stuff.
Yeah.
That's like one thing I have to. I can't just put everything like a whole bunch of like my like this is the highest paint standard I could do. I just need to get it done, and later if I really cared, I'd probably repaint it or like do a second pass over it.
Yeah, and yeah, and yeah, it's hard. It's hard if you like really stock up on a lot of things. Then it's all of a sudden it's like, well, you just can't spend all your time on everything. So you gotta kind of pick. Okay, I'm just gonna basically paint always boots black and just not worry about it. But I'm gonna try really hard on like faces and guns. That's the most important thing to get right. Is just faces and guns.
Yeah, that's one thing that's I found kind of interesting with the Iron Snake kill team I painted. The armor and stuff like, well, metallic Space Marines in general are very easy to paint because all you need to do is metallic, wash, and then paint all the other bits that are important.
Mm-hmm.
And you pretty much have a fully painted Space Marine. I think the Iron Snake that I painted recently took me 5 hours, but I think I could knock it down because I was trying to figure out the scheme at that point. I was
yeah,
like,
and that's not even
this,
that bad. 5 hours. I mean,
yeah.
This stuff takes a really long time. A really long time.
But I watched a 15-minute video where it took people no time.
Mm-hmm.
I watched a video where it took 20 seconds for a guy to paint an army.
Yeah, perfectly.
Yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm gonna let someone else talk for a bit. So it's been nice.
Yeah. Thanks for calling in.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.
See ya. Awesome. All right. We're gonna add another person. We're gonna add Iron Scholar, another Patreon member.
Yeah. And if people
Hello.
can see, I'm working on a new Death Guard. Hello.
You are.
Hi. So I'm working my Catachans right now.
I just
The
got
ugly ones.
Catachans. Like
Oh, yeah?
literally yesterday, I got a box of Catachans.
Oh my gosh. I wouldn't have thought you'd get them because you criticized them. Like you said that they didn't really upgrade what they do.
I took a tiny look at the sprue, and I actually think that they're not bad at all. I think maybe it's just Games Workshop's website paint job is pretty rough.
Yeah, like they got like some of the areas is really dark and like the recesses just unnaturally dark. But there's still some questionable spots, like they are kind of blobby at some spots.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And they just fade weird. Like if you look at the belts.
Mm.
Yeah.
I'm definitely not looking forward to the figuring out how to glue two hands and two hands to a gun and gluing those hands to the arm to the bodies at the same time. And
Yeah, well I just glue like the gun on there first, let that set, and then I put the arms on.
Yeah, that's probably what
It's
I'll
a bit
do.
easier.
Mm-hmm. It's a good idea.
Yeah. I'm also wondering, like, will I have to have like two of my two sets of snipers if it's going to be special weapons, or do I have to just do something else? Because I got them, I'm not sure how they run.
Like
because
you
they're
mean
metal models.
You mean the Catachan, the 3 Catachan snipers?
Yeah. Do I need to get 2 sets of them for it to actually run right for special weapons?
I don't know. I don't think they can take. I know a regular guardsman squad can take 1. I think hotshot las or long las.
Okay.
I don't know how it works with snipers. Chat, because I know there's a thing called ratlings, which is the snipers for guard. But is there a use for 3 snipers in a guard? In a guard army? I know for kill team you definitely need you could use a sniper with a hotshot las gun in kill team, and then you could also use it in a regular guardsman team from the compendium.
Okay. Got plenty of catch-ins, at least for like a kill team.
Yeah, I mean, kill team would be 14 or 10. Yeah, 10 to 14 guardsmen.
Okay, I thought it was only like 10 limit. Where's the new everything?
Yeah, I think you can have up to 14 models, and the guardsmen are at 14.
Cool. Sorry if I'm a little bit shy right now.
No,
It's okay.
No big deal.
It's all good.
Also,
so this is the
I
kill
showed some
team?
people. What?
Sorry, you go.
Okay, I actually showed some people my work in progress and my drawing of you so far. Yeah, drawing you as Black Templar. It's come along good, but I still need to make it look a bit more like you. But I got some reference photos that I pulled off of Google.
Yeah, I'm thinking
I'm not
one
sure
of
how
these
they do
days
mixed
I'll do a
up
face reveal on the channel.
Yeah.
That'd be super helpful.
That's fun. I know that we're finally we're big enough where we're getting drawings. It's fun.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, this is the one I can't just like suddenly stop doing because I've talked about it now.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's recorded for posterity in this YouTube video.
Exactly. I mean, you'll have to add us when it's all done,
I will.
so we can.
Whenever
make
I
sure
get
that
to
we see it.
yours, though, I'm not sure how exactly I might do it because, like, you want to be like the grot you said.
Yes, I need to be a grut. I mean, yeah. I mean, a grot would be amazing. I feel like it's even funnier if I'm a grot and small compared to Jay, because I'm in real life I'm taller than Jay is. That's funnier. If I'm a little grot next to a Black Templar.
Well, it's not like a big enough picture where it's gonna have both of you. There's be separate photos.
Nah, that's okay. But yeah, be a grot. I know. I mean, I was thinking. I mean, I could be a cruel boy. I feel like I'm a little bit more proportioned like a cruel boy. So that would also work. But yeah.
Okay. I also saw the Titan walk earlier. It was really neat.
The what?
Like at the Citadel. The Warhammer Citadel, they had like the Titan walk, and I saw like a whole bunch of people's Titans. It was really awesome.
Man, Titans.
And there's like a huge uproar every single time like a Titan got destroyed. It's pretty neat, and like they made like this like apple cider shots or whatever as they sort of going around every single time.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Man, Titans are a pretty wild thing. I think the only other game that has models like that a little bit is War Machine and Hordes. I remember they had some pretty expensive, big old hunks of metal that you could get. But I think most other games have kind of stayed away from the enormous flagship models.
Yeah,
I want Dreadnoughts from Kill Team.
Okay, I'm gonna pop back to the audience. Let somebody else talk now.
All right. Yeah.
Thanks for
calling in. Sweet.
Yeah. So right after stream, we're ordering a Titan.
Yep. That's confirmed. Titan confirmed.
Hashtag Eons of Titans.
Let's see. We probably have time for 2 more people. Our last person's definitely gonna be Chicky Nugs. Just so you know, because Chicky Nugs ends these. We have a closer. And I think we're gonna go with Agent Lima.
Woo!
Who won the last challenge.
1313s. Hashtag Stomp Before Nick.
Woo! Stomp Before Nick. So I just gotta accept my invites and then Yep, there you go. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Welcome.
Your champion has arrived.
Yes.
I never get to say that, so you have to forgive me.
Awesome. So what's up?
Not much. Oh god, what have I been doing? Mostly homework.
Yeah. And I know when somebody, it's always a loaded question when somebody asks, "What's up?" It's like, yeah, your whole life flashes before your eyes.
Yeah.
It's like, oh no, what have I done?
Yeah. Well, I painted. I guess recently painted. I painted that Sylvaneth Lord for the next challenge.
Ooh.
See.
Neat.
That's
We'll
a
see
good
how that
pick.
one goes. Yeah.
That is a good one.
I was surprised how well it turned out, considering I was fighting yellow the whole time, or at least doing the very ends of the wings.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I actually have a thing I want to say real quick. I'm about to call out basically the entire Warhammer community.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Y'all are some salty bastards. Like, you're not even toxic. Y'all are just salty about everything. And I say this as a recent Warhammer fan, because I got into it with literally everybody else during the pandemic. So, So I was like, oh, cool, this is a cool thing. It looks like all the big community, and then Games Workshop went, lol, we're going to take all your things. And it's like, well, But still, anytime Games Workshop does anything anymore, it's just like, me angry.
Yeah, I mean, but it's always been like this. There's always, like, if you go to a friendly local game store, everyone's going to be having a great time and chit-chatting and showing off their cool thing, and then you hop online and it's like, did you see that Games Workshop no longer sells the Citadel spray gun? Why would they do this to us?
Yeah. It's almost never like that in person.
No, never. Yeah.
No.
It's just what the internet does.
Yeah. I haven't had an opportunity to play the game myself. I think I found some people here at college I can play Kill Team with next semester, as long as I can get a Kill Team together.
Sweet.
Hoping for Octaris for Christmas.
Sweet. New Kill Team is pretty easy, I'd say. If you can obtain the rules, head out on the high seas and obtain the rules.
Oh, yeah.
Rules
One
in
of
the
the
compendium.
buddies I was talking to literally gave me them today, so...
Yeah, I mean, because sometimes they fall off the back of a truck. What are you gonna do?
Yep.
Yeah, I mean,
wild.
Yeah, I'm excited to look for that. I'm hoping for the Shovel Boys for Christmas.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, we were talking. There's a guy talking about custom chapters earlier. I have been creating a custom chapter.
Ooh, I love custom chapters.
I don't know. This might trigger some people, but I'm just gonna go with it.
All female Space
If there's anything I
Marines.
love, it is Space Marine. Yeah, if there's anything that I love, it's testing the limits of lore. And obviously, you got those lore nerds that are like, I'm but yeah, no. The idea is that they're Space Marines born of Krieg. I call them the Sons of Krieg.
There's
So
something to that, because Space Marines are just children who have been organs have literally been shoved in there to make them big and strong. So yeah, they could come from any planet.
It seems as though Krieg is not short of children who are willing to die for the Emperor. So, but yeah, obviously you'd have to deal with the whole not having all these Space Marines sacrifice themselves all the time. So it'd be kind of like you keep them kind of separate, but train them on Krieg for the harsh environments. But the idea is that they were founded just after the Siege of Rax, because of how costly that battle was for the Imperium. I mean, that's a relative term because power scaling doesn't exist in 40k. But I thought it'd be kind of a cool thing. It's mostly just because I wanted to put Krieg-themed Marines next to a Baneblade tank in a diorama. I was like, I need an excuse. I'm certainly not painting Imperial fists.
You gotta get some gas masks and some shovels to put on those Space Marines.
Yeah, I have a set of Reavers on their way where I'm gonna do some kind of experiments. Still building out the lore a little bit, but because obviously there's different colored uniforms for the different regiments. So far, I have all the paints to do the basic blue of like Arcturus, which I forget what siege regiment that is, but
is one of them. I mean, I called my Krieg guys the 69th Legion. I'm very lore friendly.
Yeah, nice. Nice. Yeah, no. So I was like, I'm not sure how I want to paint them up and do. So like, is one shoulder going to correspond to the regiment they're attached to, and then you're going to have the chapter side. And so it's a big experiment thing right now. But that's it in terms of hobby things for me. I think for the most part, I've added to my pile of shame this week.
Haven't we all?
Yeah, I actually inspired by you. I kind of blame you, but I also thank you, Jay. I bought the Griffins from the Age of Sigmar, or the Gryph-hounds.
Gryph-hounds. Oh, those guys are good.
Because I saw your like hobby burnout video, and Gryph-hounds kind of inspired me to want to paint some, because I know there's one Gryph-hound in the Dominion box, and I was like, but I could do some more. So I had one of those, and then one of the Lord Aquilas, or Killas, or I don't remember how it's said, on its way. So.
Sweet.
Yeah, that's about it.
Now I want to see.
Say, what are you guys up to? But I've been watching you paint Plague Marines all night. So.
Yeah, I'm down to 3 more, and then I guess I have 1 more on Sprue that I could build. I don't have to build it for Kill Team, but if this is ever going to be a full army, I feel like I should like not wait on painting them up, because I feel like it's going to be a big pain in the butt if I'm like, okay, I got to paint 2 Poxwalkers and 1 Space Marine and 1 Plague Champion. I feel like I should just fit whole boxes of models.
Yeah.
I'd probably be a bolter guy.
If you really
bolter discipline
idea for
OP.
a video, if you really sorry.
No, go for it.
I was gonna say, if you really want to make people upset, you do great clean up your Nurgle models.
Yeah, the great clean one.
There's an idea for a video. You'd make everyone angry. I've seen Tabletop Time do that, and it is extremely cursed.
Oh yeah.
You can't win with Nurgle. They're gross. They're gross if they're clean. They're gross if they're gross.
I know somebody did an amazing job of unnurgling some Plague Marines, and it's weird to see like their armor looking nice and not full of holes and tentacles
and faces.
Yeah. Oh, I shouldn't say all. I got most of my friends into 40k lore, so I'm halfway there. It's one of us. One of us.
I'm a Baldemort man. Love me some Baldemort. He doesn't get nearly as much love as he deserves.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't have much to say, but I'm trying to run out the 10 minutes. Sorry, Chicky Nugs.
No, we're going to Chicky no matter what.
Oh yeah.
Oh
That's
yeah,
true.
no, but it's just a matter of how long until Chicky gets their chance. Yeah. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what to paint next, because first time I'm gonna be able to get to work is over winter break for me. But it's like, should I start working on my Stormcast Eternals or finish my HQ units or what?
I mean, if you're thinking about next semester going hard in the kill team, I'd say maybe figure out some easy kill teams you can make.
Good point. There's the Sisters just came out too.
The Sisters just came out. Yeah, and there's plenty of kill teams you can make out of 1 box.
Yeah, without it, I forgot. Yeah, I'm gonna play kill team next semester. I should work on creating the kill team instead of
maybe have
working on my pile of J.
loner armies.
Yeah.
That is true. That's the best way to get people in it is loner armies.
You might even be able to take things from your pile of shame and turn them into a kill team.
Yeah. I'd love to just be able to bring Age of Sigmar models and play against 40k, but oh boy, that's not how that works.
It maybe works, but yeah, it'd be tricky.
Yeah. Well, I mean, obviously, if a buddy had a Khorne army, probably make that work because shared models. But I, for some reason, in my infinite wisdom, and I don't even know anything about Age of Sigmar, bought the Stormcast half of the Dominion box, and I went, I'm going to paint this up because I think I got some sort of good deal on it. But I still haven't touched that yet. So.
Yeah, I'm so happy that I don't have any Stormcasts that need to be painted.
I'm really happy I don't have any crow boys that need to be painted.
I have lots and lots of other things that need to be painted, but not those.
Woo!
Yeah, I feel like tabletop games are just secretly a shortcut to just a shopping addiction.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, potentially.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. If you start getting credit cards, that's when you know you're in too deep. You start getting a bunch of credit cards, start buying tons of stuff.
Even in debt, I still serve.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it's important if you start a project to like keep working on it, and maybe not jump ship too soon or move on to another thing.
Too late.
Yeah, you'll never.
Too late.
You'll never quite ever go back. I know for one shining couple of months, I was done with all of my Malifaux stuff. I did not own any Malifaux models that needed to be painted or based or anything. Now I have a bunch.
Yeah, I've been eyeing those. I forget what the ones you have the stage. Performers. I've been eyeing those for a while.
Malifaux Arcanist Performers.
Yes, I thoroughly enjoyed how well those came together because I was watching the streams, but I just like kind of joined the EOB community, and I was pleasantly surprised at how well those turned out. And I'm like, don't do it, don't buy them. Really good, do them, but don't buy them. Because I don't even play most of these games. I just paint them up to make them all look pretty.
Mm-hmm.
I have to give Father Duncan a run for his money.
Oh, Lord Duncan.
Mm-hmm.
Lord Duncan of the two thin coats.
Yes. We pray to him with our null oil.
And on that note,
yeah,
it's 10 minutes right there.
All right, thank you. It was nice to talk to you guys. Thanks for the competition win.
Yeah, no
I thoroughly
problem.
enjoyed that. I'll talk to you guys later.
Sweet, sounds good. Thanks for calling in.
All right, bye-bye.
See ya.
See ya. I got my everybody look at the screen. This is how they start. Look at these. This is how they've all started. They don't look like anything. They look like a mistake.
They do.
But eventually, they will look good.
All right. Well, we have time for one more. And we end these with Chicky Nugs.
Yeah.
So we're going to add Chicky Nugs. Hello, Chicky Nugs. Great.
Perfect.
Yeah, Chicky Nugs is his mic is muted, but that could be potentially be on purpose.
Mm-hmm.
I like to think that this is what it's going to be for 10 minutes.
I hope
which
so.
would honestly be even funnier than anything that could possibly happen.
Mm-hmm. I've got some eBay things I'm in my watch list. I don't think I'll win any of them though, because it looks like people want them.
No, is it old Hammer stuff?
Yeah, it's all
is it
old Hammer stuff.
Yep.
I always get excited because I'm like, ooh, it's $6 and there's only 25 days left. This is gonna go great.
Yeah, I'll be able to get this, no problem.
Yeah.
And then
that's $6.05.
Mm-hmm. Oh, chicken eggs went away.
Chicken nugs. Oh, he's got a minute. How we doing, everybody?
Jeez, you're right downhill.
Oh my god, I'm tired. I got up early today.
Mm-hmm. So 1, 2 o'clock?
Yeah. 2:20.
Yeah, 2:20. Yeah,
So
that
I
makes
started
sense.
my day.
Oh no, chicken nugs. Huh, something broke.
Yeah, that somehow makes sense.
That somehow makes sense for this round.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes
okay.
it breaks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, next time, guys. Okay, chicky.
That's true. Alrighty, well, on that note, we had 3 videos out this week, so make sure you go watch those videos. I'm gonna screenshot the people that are left in. We only have 3 left here, so that's pretty good. That's very manageable. So our next call-in stream is on December 4th. So that's the next one. So if Marriott GeForce member 45, although you cheated and you weren't there, you're not part of it.
No.
And Jim Jam and Marriott, if you're here next in a couple weeks on December 4th, you guys get to be a part of it. You get to jump the line.
Yeah.
But anyways, we had a Patreon episode come out yesterday. So you gotta do that. And we'll be back with another live stream on Monday at 9 p.m.
Yeah. All right, everybody. Thanks for being here, and good night.